Hello. Hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing good. Okay. So Xavier obviously is here sleeping. And as you can see, I have upgraded my chat a little bit. My chat now looks just a little bit better. It is, I don't know. It doesn't update immediately though. That's kind of annoying. I'm super tired, so most likely we'll have to go soon. Hey, don't worry about it. All good. You know, the VOD's always gonna be here, and you know, you can always just watch this later. It's all good. Oh, but before I wanted to do anything, I wanted to say that I checked my audio settings. So my audio is...
Don't touch my light blade.
Hopefully it sounds all right. So like before, I don't know if people noticed, but I used to like change my mic settings really often. Like from week to week, I would have like a different mic setting and I would sound different each stream. But I finally asked my friend who is they're very good at mixing audio. I asked them to like listen to my mic settings and they told me that this one worked the best. So I'm gonna sound like this for every future video. Oh, good. It's updating really fast now. Okay, chat is good now. Glad I could catch this live this time though. Yeah, it's been a while. Been a while since I saw your name in chat. But yeah, appreciate you being here. But yeah, so from this point on, I'm gonna sound like this for every future video. And I hope that's okay. You finally got Xavier's myth? Oh, cool. Wait, so you finally got the Lumiere one? That's sick. Congratulations. You sound great. Woo! Okay, perfect. Perfect. TY. Okay, so the plan for today is to finish up Xavier's Prologue to Tomorrow branch story. But I also thought of doing the event as well, if I can sneak that in there. It's gonna take me a whole other pulls to continue the whole story, which will be a pain. Oh man. Holy crap. Yeah, hopefully you can like save up some more pulls to get the second one. I assume you only got one of the memories. In which case, yeah, you do need the pair, right? Unfortunate. That way I will be ready for his new one no matter what. Yeah, you chose to skip it too. I also skipped it because oh man, chat gets cut off. Hang on, I have to work around this. Is there a way where all of chat can be seen? Yikes. I'm trying to make the chat as legible as possible. What the heck? It goes this far? Okay, there has to be a setting where it lets you like wrap around. Oh my god. Okay, if I keep it like this, can you still read the words? or is it too hard to read at this point? Oh my god. Yeah, you can still read it? Okay. Maybe I'll keep it for this width for now. Yeah, you can still read. Okay, good. Okay. Well, we know you're a Zane main. You won't be disappointed when he reruns. That's what I'm saving up for his rerun. I'm not gonna miss it if I can help it. Okay. Alright, okay. So, yeah, as I've said, I wanted to like test out this this outfit. I wanted to test out this gameplay. If my emulator will communicate with me. Okay. Boop. Okay. Chat gets cut off here. I won't really worry about the chat here though. He gives me Persona vibes. He looks like Joker. He does look like Joker from Persona. 5? Yeah, Persona 5. This looks like an alternate skin for Joker. You know what I mean?
Don't overdo it. I'll always
Oh,
protect
what the heck was that? He has a cutscene for blocking?
Lumiere, do you copy?
I hear you.
I will deal the fatal blow.
Huh. Okay, that's neat.
I need your help.
I didn't know that.
Leave it to me.
White Joker, right?
Step back.
His black outfit is so good. Yeah, too bad you need to like
Time to send
you
it
need to get like
back.
R3 Xavier for the black one, right?
My turn. Can I get a little bit of help here?
Coming.
There-
I need your help.
It's kind of crazy that you need to get R3
The enemies
to get
are
the
weak.
alternate
Now's our
skin.
chance.
Oh man. But yeah, this is just like the preview battle, so I don't need to worry about like
Watch out.
executing all the combos flawlessly.
Don't rush. I need your help.
Leave it to me.
Whoa. But this is
The
neat.
enemies
He,
are weak. Now's our chance.
I like the animations for Lumiere. Oh boy.
Be careful not to get hit.
Go back to the pit you came from. Lumiere, do you copy?
I need your help.
Please
Leave it to
help.
me.
The enemies are weak.
Oh, I thought it was
Now's our
R1 on
chance.
both memories. I remember someone saying in a past
Where
stream
the
that
light shines.
it took
Where
R3.
the greatest force
So
lies.
I could be wrong, but I remember someone saying that. There we go. Easy peasy. We'll need to pull out more of the card to complete the whole set and get the outfit. Yeah, that's oh man. That's a rip. Too bad for all F2Ps, am I right? If you're an F2P player playing Love and Deepspace, I feel ya. It's rough out here right now. I just renewed my monthly pass though, so I have officially spent like 30 something bucks on this game because I did end up buying the pass as well. Yeah, no hard feelings. Rip. RIP, am I right? I did buy this. I think I'll be able to get to level 60 eventually. So that's gonna be good. Oh boy. I did choose Caleb. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to... I do want to complete my dailies before I do anything else. So core hunt, I'll just like do a quick 10 here. And maybe a few more. Chest Caleb smash. Yeah, that Caleb memory is very tempting. It's very alluring, right? His chest is huge here. Like his chest is ginormous in this in this memory. Wait, sorry Xavier, not right now. But yeah, this is crazy. How many what's his workout routine? I want to know so I can replicate it. No, just kidding. I could work out for so long and never get the physique of like any of these guys. Anyway. I guess yeah. So prologue to tomorrow. Wait, what is this? Am I in the right spot? Oh yeah, okay, so Xavier's branch. I am in the right spot. He has the biggest chest of all the lads, men. Really? Bigger than Silas? That's kind of surprising. Literally, someone compared their chest sizes and Caleb is the most? What? This is new information to me. In the workout feature, he does push-ups. No surprise. Oh yeah, I see. So he does the workout that accentuates the chest the most. Am I forgetting anything? Oh yeah, the event. I haven't done the event yet. But yeah, I wanted to do Xavier's prologue branch story first. So let's do that. Voice acting on. After some investigation, combined with a vague hunch, I've identified a highly suspicious wanderer. Andrew is tracking it, but it's been several days since I got a response. This lull allows me to test the new gear Simone modified for me before the next mission. The only problem is that my partner, who promised to join me for this trial, is late as usual.
10 rings! The training session is over now!
That's Simone for you. She can turn even the simplest sidearm into something extraordinary. He does push-ups. Rose doesn't miss Booba Day. The event gives you 1,000 diamonds. Oh, right. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I should have done it. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that right after this branch story. I don't know how long it'll take, but I am gonna do the event, whether it's on stream or off. I switch on the safety and put away my gun. My gaze drifts to the empty lane beside me. Looks like Xavier, king of tardiness, didn't get the chance to try out the new gear first.
But at least I have the luck of a partner who's always thinking about me.
Okay, good. He's voice acted. I was worried that I would have to voice act him. I mean, I can do a Xavier voice, but I mean, it helps that I can just read it like normally. It's a quite relaxing and fun event. Okay, fantastic. What I lack, he makes up for. Hey Xavier, how's it going? The door to the shooting range opened without me noticing. Xavier leans against the doorframe and smiles.
I got caught up following a new lead. I didn't have time to tell you.
Is it about the case you've been digging into? You've been really mysterious about it. Time you filled me in. He raises the cup in his hand as he speaks.
Let's talk over a cup of coffee first. I'll tell you everything then.
I follow Xavier to the training room's lounge area. I grab the cup of coffee he offers me. I cautiously take a small sip. It's a little hot and sort of weak, but still decent. You made this?
The coffee machine did all the work. I just put in the beans and provided the cup.
It sounds like you didn't do much, but the coffee isn't bad. Hearing this, Xavier chuckles. So your investigation is coffee related?
Certain people were smuggling painted protocore fragments in the coffee beans. I had to attend as a judge at the coffee contest. I figured that with all the effort they put in, there would be a clue about the ether cores. But all we got were some modified, regular protocores.
Oh, rough. I thought... I pause, and my gaze falls into the cup in my hand.
What is it?
Since joining Special Operations, Xavier and I busied ourselves with tracking down leads on ether cores. But I always had a feeling that he was carrying out this secret mission even long before he joined. I also think it's connected to Xavier's other secrets, but this isn't the right time to delve into them. I hold myself back from saying, I thought you'd know something related to the ether core whereabouts. I thought you had more solid leads than Simone and I.
Oh, I figured you'd ask something more probing.
How so? As if reading my mind, Xavier gives me a chance to steer the direction on this conversation. But when Xavier lowers his head in response to my question, it almost seems like he's slightly upset. I don't mind some protocore coffee. That has like a 50-50 chance of being amazing or completely awful.
Isn't there anything you genuinely want to ask?
Despite everything we've been through so far, I've never really pressed Xavier about his connection to ether cores. In that case... Oh, okay. How much do you know about the ether cores? You must know more about the ether cores than the association, right?
In your mind, am I more capable than all of the association's hunters combined?
The association has its network, but maybe you're aware of things they can't access. His fingers slightly tap the wooden table in the lounge area.
I'm not entirely sure how many ether cores there are, let alone their capabilities. Their power comes from the very core of the cosmos. If fully awakened, they would spell disaster for the world.
Noticing my thoughtful expression, he smiles and gently smooths the furrow between my brows.
I know, you aren't satisfied with my answer. But there are some truths you have to see and decide for yourself.
I like how he pats us on the head. As you can see, I like my head pats. So thanks, Xavier. Appreciate it. I'm pretty sure the Xavier fans appreciate it too. Question. Do all the lads guys have like fan names for whoever likes them the most? I was wondering because you know how BTS has ARMY and VTubers have their own fan base names as well. Is there something like that for any of the guys? Like for Caleb, for Silas, for Xavier, and of course Zainraf. Yeah, curious. Xavier's Hunter Watch, as well as mine, beep at the same time as he finishes speaking.
The wanderer you identified earlier, the one associated with the beta protocurve energy, is confirmed to be related to the ether cores. The detailed information has been synchronized with your device's data log. Get ready to head out. This wanderer will also be difficult to deal with. Should I ask Simone to assist you?
That won't be necessary. My best mission partner is back. The call ends. I raise an eyebrow at Xavier. I should witness the truths and answers I'm after for myself. But that doesn't mean I have to do it alone. One last question. I'd like to know if my partner is willing to fight alongside me for this, and whether or not it's just for today.
I believe this answer will meet your expectations. I'll always be with you, beyond just today.
So wholesome. But yeah, we know why he thinks that, right? Because he's seen us. Okay, so I remember someone telling me in the comments that the anecdote stories are good, are really crucial for giving you background info. So obviously we know that the version of us that was on Phylos, in that one anecdote story, that was when he first met us, and that's when he grew attached and we died, we passed away. So he's like, I'm never letting you go anymore, or something like that. So yeah, that's where that's coming from. Oh, university. What are we doing here? Oh, commission. Location, Prestara University. Lately, several students at Prestara University have disappeared after being attacked by the same wanderer, only to mysteriously reappear on campus a few days later. Although these students return unscathed, they have no memory of what happened while they were missing. Objective: find out the reasons behind these disappearances and eliminate the wanderer on campus. Hey! Okay, that's where this outfit comes from. I was so confused. I was like, why would he be a student? He's so old, and he's already done his university time in Phylos and stuff. But is he undercover? He's undercover here. A hand reaches over, turns off the interface of my hunter's watch, and adjusts my cuff before pulling it away.
If you keep staring at it, everyone will soon figure out we're hunters.
I lower my arm and glance at Xavier, who's walking next to me. You're right, Xavier, my astronomy buddy. That's a funny way of saying it. The warm autumn sun peeks out from behind the leaves. It casts dappled light onto the corner of his mouth.
That sounds a little staged. You're my journalism schoolmate, remember?
3 days ago, the wanderer that Andrew tracked using the beta protocurve showed up at the Prestara University. Considering the recent student disappearances at the university, The association has assigned us the mission to eliminate this wanderer. To prevent any unnecessary panic, Xavier and I are pretending to be students. His voice is so soft, right? Xavier's voice is so soft, it's amazing. With the university's help, we'll be conducting interviews with the attacked students under the guise of a campus TV station.
You're walking too fast.
My wrist is gently pulled, bringing me back to the moment. I realized I've been rushing. This is the pace I'm used to when I'm on a mission. I look around and purposefully slow down. But we finally found a wanderer that's connected to the ether cores. I would rather move quickly to prevent any problems from happening.
You seem eager.
Aren't you? Xavier adjusts my backpack strap as it starts to slip.
Information about the ether cores is always shrouded in secrecy. Out of 100 leads, one might get you somewhere at best. This lead seems unusually straightforward.
Do you think it's a trap? He looks like he could be a Harry Potter character, right? This is like AU Harry Potter. It's almost as if he's been set up for it's been set up for us to find. Is that what you want to say?
It's just a guess.
You might be right. But with the lead right before our eyes, I can't shake the feeling that we need to check it out ourselves.
Yeah, you really are the powerful and impressive evolver everyone's been talking about. But before we meet those students, our first job is to act as students.
Right. As we talk, we end up walking down a tree-lined path and arrive at a bustling square. Around us, numerous sleek, temporary booths are set up. Students are excitedly weaving through them.
Prestara University Club Recruitment.
Or on host club outfit. Yo, okay, if they did like a host club event, that would go so unbelievably hard. Like, I'm sure the entire community would love that. If they had like a host club where you could pick your preferred host. Or heck, maybe all at once. Imagine the shenanigans. Because like, okay, I mean, in a previous stream, I was told that the love interests don't really interact with each other, right? They don't really talk to each other besides Zane and Caleb, I heard. But we need an excuse to see these guys talk to each other. I think that would be so funny. If I had $1 for every time he was compared to Cloud from Final Fantasy, I'd have close to $100. He has the same build from Cloud, right? He has like the arms, and he's like scrawny, but he can lift a lot. I love the red version to it. I took so much pictures with him in it. Yeah, this outfit. Oh man. Oh wait, there's only personal nicknames the guys give us, not so much fan names. So, Silas, Kitten, and Caleb Pipsqueak. Yeah, I don't think the fan community identifies as those, right? Like, the Silas fans aren't the Kittens, and the Caleb's fans aren't Pipsqueaks, right? So, yeah, the community should try and make some. I think that would be fun. Hamaki if he was in LSD. Oh boy.
Yeah, it'll take a while. But how about we use this opportunity to relive our student days for a bit?
How are we gonna do that? Xavier stares at me, then he fixes my hair and takes off his non-prescription glasses. So these glasses don't have any grade on them. Oh, and he puts them on my face.
Much better.
Does this make me look more like a student?
It just looks nice.
Hi! Are you a freshman this year? You seem for the lead role in our film club's latest project. Are you interested?
I'm gonna increase the volume a little bit. So I'm worried that you can't hear some of these characters. Okay. While the club member looks down to find the registration form, a corner of Xavier's mouth slightly curls up.
What did I say?
I feel like Xavier was throwing his teammate under the bus, but this trick surprisingly works. The CN fans are more hardcore, so I believe they have fantastic names over there. Can't remember what they were called. Oh, I see. Yeah, I assume they communicate about it on like Chinese forums. So I can't read them. One, because they have their own internet over there, and two, because I can't read like the characters. She kind of sounded like Shy Lily. Imagine if like VTubers actually like voice acted in games like this, but we wouldn't know because they're uncredited. That'd be so interesting. By the time we arrive at our scheduled interview spot, I'm completely in student mode.
Hello. I'm the student council's vice president. So, I was told you guys were hunters.
Yeah. Why are you so shy? Don't worry, man. We're friendly. The tall, lanky boy gives a slightly uneasy smile, his head sinking lower as he speaks.
The students who disappeared earlier are waiting in the classroom. They only know it's for a campus TV interview.
Oh my god. You got so quiet near the end there. Sorry. Could you repeat what you just said?
I mean, just keep the questions simple and try not to scare anyone. After all, they've all had encounters with the Wanderer. Let's make sure we don't add to their trauma.
Understood. We'll be careful. Okay. Oh. I don't know why. I feel like that guy is gonna betray us. Because he's so unassuming. It's like Professor Quirrell from Harry Potter, where he's like, oh, this is Professor Quirrell. You know, he's like stuttering and everything. But in reality, he was harboring Voldemort. I mean, I guess that's a spoiler. Sorry if I spoiled Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to you. But it is an old movie / book, so... Oh, also, Sai did mention that he tried reaching out to Love and Deepspace to audition him. He wanted to see how everyone would react as a joke. I feel like knowing his community, they would love it if he did that. By the way, I don't know if you realized, this new chat that I have, obviously I haven't really worked out the kinks, and it's the first time I'm using it, so it doesn't show... Oh boy. It doesn't show like some emotes, like the YouTube emotes. For some reason, I feel like they should. They should show it, but they don't, which is kind of weird. But I guess they only have the emotes that are standard. So the emotes like bread, like the bread showed up earlier in chat. That was okay. But for the crying YouTube one, yeah, that one doesn't show up, unfortunately. So part of me was wondering, like, should I switch back to my old chat? But I want to make this work because this looks so good. This looks so legible. You know what I mean? But anyway. Yeah, okay. Do these hearts show up? See, look, yeah, the hearts don't show up in the chat. It's so weird. I feel like it should, because I got this chat interface from a very well-known site, Stream Elements, that are known for YouTube chat, making YouTube interfaces look better. So I feel like they should have these emotes, right? But yeah. I guess it doesn't. Yeah, see, look, the bread shows up. See, look at that. Yeah. But anyway, I feel like the most important part is like the actual chat itself, like the comments that I can read. That's the most important part. So we're fine there, I guess. Okay. Chapter 3 of Xavier's branch story. Let's do it. Oh, this is the same, like, yeah, this is the same classroom that they used. Or no, is it? This looks like the classroom that they used in the anecdote story. Those are only emojis. Oh, yeah. Okay, so only emojis show up in the chat. That's so weird. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna do some research. This is obviously like the test. Like, realistically, I should test things before I stream, but yeah, those are only emoji. Yeah, can you see them as well? I can see them in like the YouTube chat. Like I have like the YouTube chat itself. You know, the thing on like this side of the video. I can see this one. Right next to my stream. So I have that up. So I see the emojis or the YouTube emojis that you send, but not the it doesn't show up in the chat. That's all. That's okay though. As we enter the classroom, several pairs of curious, wary eyes quickly focus on us. I clear my throat and offer a genuinely friendly smile. Hi, I'm a broadcast journalism major and a member of the campus television station. This is my partner. Xavier steps forward but doesn't speak, which prompts me to continue. He's the one who will handle the microphone and camera. He's an astronomy major. I'm just testing them. Yeah, you know, test away. Because like, I don't know which ones show up and which don't either. So the more you can test out, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps the Wanderer did give them quite a scare. They scrutinize us warily, but no one responds.
Hi,
A bag full of drinks appears from behind the door. The person holding it hesitates, struggling to gesture a couple of times. I take the bag. The vice president shyly smiles, then silently moves to sit by the classroom's back door. Many people get impatient with the story for this branch, because there is a lot of questions that don't get answered right away. IMO, as this is the first story branch chapter, it's natural that they don't answer. Oh, there's more in the future? Oh, that's good. But yeah, it's nice to have things open-ended. That keeps us coming back. But yeah, I didn't know that this was the first one out of many. Are the others released yet? I believe they used this chapter to set the path of the following chapters. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. I take the bag. The vice president shyly smiles and silently moves to sit by the classroom's back door. He's definitely an introvert. Cooperating with us on the university's behalf must be tough for him. Yeah, it's chapter 1 out of 3. Oh, I see. Got it. When I distribute the drinks with Xavier, the classroom's tense atmosphere begins to soften. As I try to come up with an appropriate icebreaker, Xavier nudges my elbow.
Oh, right. Didn't we meet up downstairs this morning?
You sent a bunch of emoji hearts and it didn't appear on screen? Huh. Okay, maybe if you send each individually, they will, because I don't see that in the YouTube live chat either. Huh. Yeah, you know, don't try. Oh, but yeah, okay, wait, sorry. Are you talking about the one earlier? There's one that you sent about 5 minutes ago or something. That one didn't appear. Yeah. Rough out here. Yeah, that interface needs some work. I'm gonna like look into making that better in the future, and not having it cut off, cause look how much it's getting cut off. Like this is how long the chats actually go up to, but this is all I can show, and have the stream interface look presentable. Still. Probably thought I was spamming. I don't know. Oh, okay. I do. Honestly, I do have a thing to monitor and filter out spam. So if you maybe if you send like 1 or 2, then it won't count as spam. Cause you know, like in the past we had spammers, and I didn't want that to happen anymore. Yeah, I just wanted to make the to minimize the amount of shenanigans that might happen in a stream. You know what I mean? Because spamming is just not a good time. There are currently 3 Banch story releases. Salis and Caleb's own hasn't come out. There are only speculations that they could come out later this year. Okay. Okay, I'll be here to voice act them. So I'm gonna get ready for that. Alright, oh yeah. What's this morning? I'm confused. So I manage only a grunt in response.
I think I forgot to check in for my morning class.
Uh-oh.
You're an astronomy major. Aren't you taking Dr. Ulysses' course?
It takes me a moment to realize that Xavier's somber tone doesn't match his hopeful eyes. You good? Wait, what the heck? Oh, no, okay. I didn't see the arrow. I didn't see the arrow. The arrow was like so hard to see there. As I move the chair, I lean into close to Xavier's ear. Did you do research ahead of time?
I just threw out a question and didn't expect it to go anywhere.
Straightening his posture, Xavier smiles and looks at the student who responds to his question earlier.
Yeah, his classes are really tough.
The student relaxes as the conversation begins to flow more naturally.
I knew it. When it comes to the strictest professor at Prestara University, no one can beat Dr. Ulysses.
Who is this Dr. Ulysses? Are they all that, or... Yeah, are they all they're hyped up to be?
But it's not that bad. While he's strict in class, he's pretty chill on the basketball court when classes are over.
Wait. Oh, I remember Ulysses. Wait, it just hit me. He's the dad of Frank from the anecdote story. Okay, I'm so happy I remember that. I was like, where did I hear Ulysses? Where in the world did I hear Ulysses before? Yeah, he's the dad of Frank, or the grandpa of Frank, if I'm remembering correctly. He's some relative that Xavier knew as a child. That's the most important part. He knew Xavier when he was a kid. And obviously Xavier's remained the same for like the past 1,000 years.
Actually, I missed one of Dr. Ulysses' meetings because of that Wanderer incident. Thanks for reminding me. I need to catch up with him later.
You're welcome.
Xavier's so chill. Xavier adjusts his position and gives me a knowing look. Seeing Xavier's cue, I quietly switch on the recorder and casually throw out a question. Besides missing out on that meeting, can you tell us a bit more about what happened after the attack? You can say whatever you want. Don't worry, we won't disclose any personal information. The students exchange looks. They seem resolved to speak.
I'll go first then.
Okay. I'm not sure if it's just me, but his eyes seemed to go blank for a moment after he said that. What? Something's fishy here. I don't trust this place.
This is what we call a white hole, a theoretical region of space-time. If we reverse
What are
all
you
the
doing?
symbols in the equation
Shh.
representing the
We're not
geometry
actually
of
here for the
space-time,
lecture,
then
but
in
we
this
might as well
very
look the part.
space, objects are no longer unable to escape from
I slide the open textbook to the center of the desk, line up my notebook and pens, and place a water bottle to the side. Your desk is so neat. It's only a matter of time before the professor notices. According to a student's account, the incident occurred outside the classroom. He was heading to a meeting with the professor. I decided to talk to this professor to see if we could gather any new clues. So, I dragged Xavier with me the next day, and we snuck into his class.
Yeah, it's a perfect disguise. The The way you quickly claimed a seat in the back was nice and clean, too.
The back row is the VVVIP section. It has a great view and ambiance, perfect for relaxing, entertainment, and even spotting two students in the back row secretly holding hands under the desk. I casually changed the subject. Awkward. Public displays of affection. Where did you prefer to sit when you were in school?
I didn't have a particular preference, but I usually sat in the back too. The sunlight was nice, and the breeze was refreshing.
How comfortable were the desks and chairs?
They were okay.
As our casual chat drifts on, I flip open my notebook and turn my attention back to our mission. Even though we learned a lot of details from talking to the students affected by the attack yesterday, we didn't find anything notable. Those 5 students were either normal people or evolvers. They encountered the Wanderer in various spots. Some were on a tree-lined path, and others were in labs. And they woke up in different places afterwards. This Wanderer doesn't seem to be limited to indoor and outdoor spaces. There's no clear pattern to where it shows up.
It's not completely random, though.
Xavier takes the pen from me and draws a few circles in my notebook.
All the incidents happened at night. If that's connected to the Wanderer's behavior, then we can narrow our search.
Oh,
Also,
good idea.
All these students just started college this year.
Yeah, they don't need to be involved. Does that mean something?
Maybe this Wanderer thinks freshmen are easy targets.
How would it know that though? Does it have a concept of human like academic institutions and how they work? Then it must have access to the university's enrollment system. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I flip through the notebook pages again and again, yet nothing clicks. It seems like the Wanderer is targeting the students at random, but I can't believe it's just coincidence.
In this world, many coincidences are often part of a larger scheme. These students are being chosen for a reason. We just haven't figured it out yet.
Some Wanderers do target a certain individuals. For example...
You! Over there!
Okay, he's a lot younger, so he's probably Frank's dad, if that's the case. There's no way he's a grandpa. Oh man, this is such a nice university background. I remember my university kinda looked like this. Not nearly as nice though. And we didn't have like huge windows in the back there. That would have been so good for like mental health. But nah, it was pretty like stuffy. Realizing the sudden silence around me, I look up to see Dr. Ulysses on the podium. He's smiling.
Yes, I'm talking to you, young lady in the back row. Come up here and show everyone what a Morris Thorn wormhole is.
What? A Morris what? Bruh, I don't know what that is. Okay, I assume we botched it. I had a dream that Jeremiah was the new love interest, and I like bought every single card of his, and somehow I gave them all to Xavier. The funny thing is, if Jeremiah was released as a love interest, I'm sure more people would ship him and Xavier instead of him and the main character. So I don't know if that would like really pan out the way they wanted to. Sorry, I needed to take a drink of water. Voice acting is a very, very, very tough business. You know what I mean? Okay, chapter 4. I hope we do see Jeremiah here, though. He did appear in the world underneath. I never thought I'd get caught talking in class. For a moment, I'm stunned and don't know how to respond.
No? Then let's have your friend try.
Oh, thank God.
Come along now.
Yeah, okay. Good luck, Xavier. You got this. He's so pissed. I tug at Xavier's clothes and quickly whisper, "Let me. If I mess up, I'll just apologize." Yeah, no, he's not gonna let you do that. Xavier reassuringly squeezes my hand, stands up, and confidently walks to the podium. The classroom lights dim, and a holographic projection appears from his fingers. It forms the image of the universe. Oh, like the thing from Star Wars. Nice catch with Ulysses and his son, Frank. By the way, not everyone remembers NPC names. I pride myself on being really good at remembering names. But not just for NPCs, but for important characters as well. But yeah, I wonder how that's gonna come into play. Like, will Dr. Ulysses remember Xavier? He has to, right? Because he's his hero. And like, are we gonna get a Frank cameo as well? That'd be crazy.
In theory, the Morris Thorn wormhole is a traversable wormhole.
Oh, I was delayed by an art commission I was doing. Oh, that's so cool. You do art commissions? That's so cool. No worries. We're just in a lecture right now, so it's very exciting. And Xavier's about to explain, what is it called? Morris Thorn wormholes or something? I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm sure he does. He's like an alien, you know?
It is spherically symmetrical and features a throat that bridges two black holes.
There you go. Wait, I feel like I've seen something like this. Let me wait. I'm gonna do that thing where I show like a random image on screen on stream. Let's see. Wait, let me actually like Google what this thing looks like. Morris Thorn wormhole. Oh, yeah, I've definitely seen this thing before. In some media out there. Yeah, this one seems like a good image to show. Okay, let me bring this up. Yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah, this, I've definitely seen this thing before in some movie or some TV show, but no clue. I didn't know that it had a name. So yeah, neat.
The throat is a finite spherical region containing negative energy density matter to counteract gravitational forces inside the wormhole.
What the hell does that mean? I'm a bonobo brain, like Neanderthal, so I don't know what quantum physics is about, or I don't know anything about quantum physics. As Xavier speaks in a measured tone, the stars shifted underneath his touch to gradually form a wormhole model. We might get a trailer in 10 minutes. I'll keep an eye out. What? How many trailers are they releasing? I mean, didn't they just release the Lumiere one last Saturday? That's crazy, but thank you. I will react to it live if I have to. The lights from distant planets flicker before us, and his silhouette seemingly stretches across light years. It's only a week long for Xavier Myth? Oh, I see. So it was just like a really, really brief rerun. For a moment, I wonder, was Xavier like this back in college?
Correct. The negative energy's repulsive gravitational properties keep the wormhole's throat open, allowing matter or signals to pass through.
How is this? Okay, how is this gonna be relevant? That's what I'm wondering.
Time travel becomes possible with this model.
Ah, that's it. Okay, that's it. So this thingy majiggy up here is how Xavier managed to travel through time with the traceback 2. Yeah, bye. Okay, now it's all. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. It makes sense. Next one will probably be a longer event. Yeah, new cards are about 2 weeks usually. I see. So wait, was the Raph one, the God of Tides, that was also only 1 week? It felt like it was up for longer. You know who this doctor reminds me of? Victor from Arcane. Oh my god, you're so right. You are so right. Holy. You are so on point with that. Wait. Okay. Bye-bye, wormhole thing. I am gonna replace you with a more handsome image. Let's see. Yeah, this guy does look like Victor. If Victor wasn't dying. He's like a happy Victor. For real. Yeah, 100%. 100% he looks like Victor. Oh man. Yo, Victor's hair is sick actually. Now that I look at it.
For example, the deep space tunnel above us might very well be a giant wormhole.
Through time? A wormhole through time?
The mysterious deep space signals could then make their way to our distant Earth. Perhaps certain materials, or even other forms of life, find us
Ooh.
through these cosmic channels.
Oh, that's exciting.
What are you thinking about?
I snap back to reality. Xavier has crossed the starry expanse and now stands before me. He's within arm's reach once more. I'm curious, were you really an astronomy graduate?
Who knows? I have too many diplomas at home. I need to check first.
That's true. He, out of everyone, would have the most time to gain diplomas. Or to study. What's 4 years to a 1,000-year-old being? When the bell rings, signaling the end of the lecture, the classroom empties out quickly, even though it was packed just moments ago. As the professor starts the pack, I approach him. I'm about to ask about the students who were attacked.
Xavier, have you been a deep space hunter for so long that you want to relive your college days?
Aw, he does remember him. That's so sweet. Huh? Oh yeah, she doesn't know. Yeah, she wasn't in the anecdote story. So that was only that was just between Victor. Sorry, shit. I called him Victor. Oh no, I mean, that was only between Ulysses, Frank, and Xavier. Yeah, MC wasn't there. You have to wonder how well he can retain his memories of everything he learns over that span of time. Yeah, it would be useful if he had like a bigger long-term memory storage. I don't think that's even possible. But it would be useful if he could like retain all that knowledge instead of just forgetting it easily. I actually did call him Victor. You caught me slipping right there. The professor walks away from the podium, one hand holding his bag and the other in his pocket. His serious demeanor is gone. If he's like me, all that storage is reserved for useless TV jingles. Yeah, for me, my storage is dedicated to like in gacha games, like the ones that have so many characters, more than 5. It's dedicated to memorizing their like skill set. There's one gacha game that I play, FGO. They have like 300 characters or something. Now granted, I don't remember all their kits, but I do remember a lot of them. It's taking up so much space in my brain storage.
Hello. Are you also a deep space hunter? His colleague, perhaps?
Yes, nice to meet you, sir.
This is Ulysses. He's an old friend of mine. Now he works as an assistant professor.
I
Aww.
was promoted to associate professor 2 years ago.
Congratulations.
They're catching up. That's so sweet. First, there was Jeremiah, a mysterious florist. Now it's a university physics professor. I'm glad Love in Deepspace is just 5 to 6 guys. I don't know how anyone can have much of a personality when there are hundreds of them. That's my biggest criticism when it comes to any other gacha game. So, this is a problem that I feel for a lot of games. But like, gacha games reach a point where character writing takes a back seat to introducing new characters, right? So instead of developing the characters that you already have in previous chapters, they just introduce new ones. And it feels like those ones that were relevant in the previous chapters aren't relevant anymore. For me, the biggest offender was like Genshin Impact. One of the main reasons why I got kind of fed up with Genshin Impact is because a lot of the older characters just didn't feel like they were relevant anymore to the story, and they just wanted to keep introducing new ones and new ones like that. So yeah, that's a problem with every gacha game that has more than just a small group of characters. Limbus Company is one that does it right. Limbus Company only has 12 characters, 6 guys and 6 girls. So the power creep in Genshin was crazy. It is crazy, right? Yo, I am still pissed because like my favorite, like you know what character I was hyped about in Genshin Impact? Sorry, I don't want to make this like a Genshin like salt stream, but the character that I was most hyped about was Dia from Genshin Impact. I loved her design, and I was like, I'm gonna be a Dia main. Watch me, like be a Dia main. Give her like my best artifacts. She's gonna be like my pyro DPS hyper carry. And then it turns out her kit was shit. Like, her kit was absolute garbage. And like, she's like the worst character. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm about to crash out. Remembering how much they ruined my girl's kit. Yeah, don't get me wrong. She's an amazing character. She's so good. However, her kit sucks ass. Her kit sucks complete ass, and I will never forgive Hoyo for doing her dirty like that. Oh man, I heard that she got better though. Because they released some characters that allowed burning to be good. You know what? Would people be okay if I like revisited Genshin Impact? Because right now I have it uninstalled, but I could revisit it in the future and like do some gameplay. I'm trying to like experiment like what games my community would like to watch. Only if you want to. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for giving me the option. But yeah, I'm like experimenting like what games people would be interested in seeing me play. So right now it's like Lads is my hard focus, but tomorrow I'm doing Animal Crossing. And I feel like that's a game that my community might like to watch me play. Yeah. And I did test it out. I am ready to stream Animal Crossing. So it's gonna be a good stream, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna be broadening my horizons. And maybe I can even stream for more days too. Dia is usable now, but the thing is they released some way more powerful pyro characters since, like Mavuika, right? Mavuika came out as well. And they made some combat events that demand you use said powerful pyro characters over the older characters. Yeah, okay. I'm about to crash out even more. Like, those events basically necessitate that you use only the meta characters. Because sometimes the kits like just don't do enough DPS, you know, even if your artifacts are amazing. It looks like no trailer tonight. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Thank you for keeping an eye out. Appreciate it. But yeah. Okay, if it's tomorrow, I don't think I can stop the Animal Crossing stream to watch Lads. Maybe I can watch it when I rate Xavier's because I'm doing a tier list, right? when I do the tier list for Xavier, then I'll be able to watch that then. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Okay, sorry, back to Love and Deepspace. That was such a long tangent. I'm once again shocked by how unpredictable Xavier's social circle is.
Let's get back to business. You're not the type of person to visit without a reason. Did something happen at the university?
I'm on a mission.
Well, if you're involved, it can't be just any mission. Should I be expecting a major incident to take place?
Uh-oh. Wait. Doctor, you haven't heard about the Wanderer attacks? Looks like I'm not the only one who has a certain impression about Xavier. But this gives me a perfect opening to ask him about the Wanderer. Dr. Ulysses, we heard one of your students was attacked by a Wanderer and went missing for a few days. Were you in the area when this happened? Ulysses pauses for a moment before nodding. Okay, no,
I was in the
he's
lab
aware.
preparing for a meeting when I heard a scream outside the room, but I didn't find anything even after looking around. I later learned that a student had been attacked by a Wanderer. Fortunately, he wasn't seriously injured.
It looks like Ulysses didn't see the Wanderer. I'm a little disappointed.
Did the lab's flux stabilizer show any reaction?
No.
I immediately get what Xavier is hinting at. If the flux stabilizer didn't react, then the Wanderer's metaflux fluctuation level must be below 50. There are only a few Wanderers capable of such stealth. Our search is narrowed considerably.
It's also possible we're dealing with a modified Wanderer.
Uh-oh, like one of those boss ones? As if reading my mind, Xavier reveals another observation. I nod. Got it. I'll ask Andrew to compare the protocurve data with the possible Wanderer profiles.
Wait, I just remembered something. The flux stabilizer can't detect that level of metaflux. However, the research center's RMFMA might.
RMFMA?
But the research center isn't even near here.
It was moved to the campus earlier this year, so it's not that far away now. It should have captured the metaflux fluctuation and its dynamic range when the Wanderer appeared.
Then can we use that device for a bit?
RMFMA. It stands for Reflective Metaflux Field Monitor and Analyzer.
A flicker of doubt crosses my mind, but I push it aside for now. I wait for Ulysses to respond.
Sure. As long as you have the clearance to operate it and access the system, you can use it.
Oh, thanks, Doctor. But we don't quite fit those requirements.
Let's go.
Huh? Xavier picks up my backpack and turns to Ulysses.
Aren't you going to lead the way?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. How long is this branch story? Yeah, it's going for quite a... I assume it's like around 9 chapters, like that's like the usual length. Oh. Interesting. But yeah, it's nice that we got to see the Ulysses again and put a face to his name. That too. Okay, let's keep it going. The research center Ulysses mentioned is formerly known as the Prestara University Deepspace Exploration Research Center. Oh my god, that was a mouthful. It houses the RMFMA under a skylight on the 3rd floor. The machine's brass casing and bulky appearance makes it stick out like a sore thumb. Yet the screen's flashing indicator lights and fast-moving images exude a sophisticated air.
This analyzer is one of the most advanced pieces of tech in the past few decades, and it remains so today. It can detect the slightest fluctuations in the deep space tunnel. Unfortunately, there are fewer than 10 of them in the world.
10? Oh my gosh.
Many talented researchers and professors have turned down prestigious offers elsewhere. Also, they could work with the RMFMA at our research center.
Do Xavier and I need to apply for access first to retrieve its data? Where's Xavier? There he is.
All the data related to the Wanderer is corrupted.
Xavier appears from behind the RMFMA. He removes his safety goggles and takes off his disposable lab coat. How did you... Aside from how did you operate the machine, and you know how to use it? I focus on the more important one. What do you mean by corrupted? Did it capture even a trace of the Wanderer?
Yes. It showed that a wanderer appeared on the university's campus in the past 2 weeks, but all the data has been tampered with. The generated spectrum also has many errors. It can't be used as a clue.
The hem and cuffs of his lab coat somehow got tangled together. Xavier frowns and pulls harder, but they're still stuck. Raise your hand a little more. As I help Xavier wriggle out of the lab coat, my mind races with questions. Maybe the RMFMA is too old, so it's malfunctioning.
If that were the case, the first issues wouldn't show up in detection and sampling errors. Which means someone deliberately tampered with it.
Once he's out of the lab coat, I meet his gaze. It's brimming with confidence. It's a rare, high-end device, yet Xavier seems to know it inside and out, and can even log into the system to use it. I slightly pull him forward. I purposefully change my expression and lower my voice. Alright, cut to the chase. How are you able to operate this machine?
It might look complex, but it's actually easy to use.
Really? You know that's not what I meant.
You're not really going to interrogate me right now, are you?
As Ulysses returns from examining the data, I let go of Xavier. I step back to make room.
The data is corrupted, and just as you suggested, someone probably tampered with it. However, the research center is a secure, newly built facility that few people can access. If we include me, only a handful of researchers work here. The last system login was recorded to be over a month ago.
Oh, a month ago?
Has anyone else been in here the past 2 weeks?
Ulysses thinks long and hard before finally giving a hesitant reply.
Yes, but it's not anything suspicious. There was a study event here for new students. Part of the event included a tour of our facilities. That was when we introduced them to this analyzer.
The new students who started this year. Could it be...
Those 5 students who were attacked all enrolled this year.
Yeah. Xavier voices my thoughts. I take out my phone, check the school's official website, and quickly find the article about the study event. 5 students were selected. They are...
Here.
Oh. Xavier points to the 5 names displayed on the screen.
All the students who encountered the Wanderer are listed.
The study event, the tampered device, the elusive Wanderer, everything starts to connect. This isn't a coincidence, Xavier. Something's off about that study event. The Wanderer is targeting its participants.
Indeed.
He agrees, but he keeps his finger on the screen. I look again. Group leader, Soren. Vice president of student council. I knew he was fishy. Professor Quirrell. That's what I'm saying. He was like the Professor Quirrell. He was timid, but there's something up with him.
Hello. I'm the student council's vice president. So I was told you guys were hunters.
It's the same guy who helped us on behalf of the university, and the only one who wasn't attacked. He's definitely suspicious.
There's only one way to find out.
I'm contacting him right now. Sus. Absolutely sus. Xavier is the first to head out. After saying goodbye to Ulysses, I'm about to leave, but a glance at the wall makes me stop in my tracks. Instead of a certificate, there's an old framed group photo at the top. It's yellowed with age, and the faces in that photo are all a bit blurry. Yet the person who's on the edge... I look closer, and that indistinct figure suddenly comes into focus. It's Xavier. Yeah, you know he's old though. Wait, MC does know that he's old, right? Like, she's aware. Like, there's no way she doesn't know. I sit on a bench near the basketball court. I watch the ball arc through the air and precisely hit the back rim of the hoop. It bounces back into Xavier's hand. It's hard to fully appreciate this rare sunset, something I haven't seen much since graduation. It won't be long until we meet Soren. I unconsciously lower my head to look at my phone. It still has my chat with him. We're still a little unclear about the students. Could you go over some details with us in person? How about we meet up in 20 minutes at the lecture hall in the main teaching building?
Sorry, I'm at the student union. There's a student council meeting right now. It won't end until at least 7 p.m.
Bro, you're dodging. You can't dodge us. It's okay, we'll wait for you downstairs at the student union.
You've been quiet for a while.
Huh? Really? Xavier stops moving and stands by the 3-point line. He gazes at me.
We know he's in a meeting inside this building. Unless his evol lets him create wings so he can fly away, we'll definitely see him.
I look at the open door in front of the student union. Then I look at Xavier's calm face. I wonder what's making the victims stay quiet about the study event. And then there's Soren. He knows why we're here, but doesn't say anything. If he's really behind this, that's some nerve.
Maybe he doesn't want to get caught up in any trouble. Either way, we'll be able to ask him soon. And if he still refuses to talk, we can investigate.
He keeps gazing at me. His eyes are firm and steady. I nod. Then he offers me the basketball.
Want to try?
I know his invitation is actually his way of offering me a break from the mission. I can't bring myself to refuse, so I stand up. Sure. After a brief warm-up, I confidently aim the ball at the hoop. But before I can throw it, a sparrow just lands on the hoop. Interrupted by that, I turn to look at Xavier. If the Wanderer's appearance isn't a coincidence, then it just confirms our suspicion. Someone lured us here on purpose.
Should we call for backup in advance? Or are you implying there's a high chance the ether core is here? I'm going to guess the latter.
The sparrow is attracted to the small balls of light and flies away. Xavier moves closer and supports my arm.
Aim it a bit higher. Good. Now throw.
My accuracy is slightly off this time. The ball hits the blackboard and rolls onto my feet. I bend down to pick it up. Maybe it's not as terrible as we think it is. It could just be a coincidence. And Soren is a dedicated vice president of the student council. He does seem to be a good, well-behaved student, sort of like you. Xavier takes the ball from my hand and steps back to give me a demonstration.
Perhaps it's because he looks like a good student that makes him the best at doing things behind the scenes. After all, people don't write their secrets on their faces. The calmer the water's surface, the easier it is to hide dangerous undercurrents.
The ball leaves his hand and once again goes through the hoop with a precise shot. As it bounces back, I intercept it before it reaches him. You always have a lot to say about other people, but what about you? Pull him in again. Recalling the blurry yellowish photo from the research center, I move closer to Xavier. Maybe it's the backlight that causes flickering spots to appear in my vision. My consciousness falters for a moment. Xavier when I first saw him. Xavier in the no-hunt zone. Xavier in the research center. And Xavier playing basketball at the sunset. They appear in front of me all at once. They line up gracefully and blend into the figure of the person before me.
Me?
What secrets are you hiding behind your calm face? From the distant past to the present, who are you, really? Even though I'm close to you, experienced all these life and death situations with you, I still cannot seem to fully understand you.
Huh?
Okay, my question is, why doesn't Xavier just tell her about the version of her on Phylos, or the versions of her on Phylos? I feel like maybe she'd be weirded out at first, but I think that would be kind of important information to disclose if they want to, like, you know, if Xavier really wants to build something with her, right? Xavier's puzzled gaze lingers on my face and suppresses the questions in my heart. The only thing I eventually say is, I was going to ask if you're truly a good student, or do you have some secrets? After thinking for a moment, he speaks in a calm tone.
I'd say I'm a good student. I paid attention in class and always kept my eyes on the front of the classroom.
Huh.
That's how I kept ending up making eye contact with a classmate who frequently turned around during class.
He looks at me with a knowing gaze. I look back into his eyes and feel as if everything sounds familiar. Maybe your classmate just wanted to check the clock at the back of their classroom, see how much time was left before class was over.
Oh, you're asking if I have a hidden side to me like Soren?
He responds with a question. Now it's my turn to think about my answer. Unfortunately, Xavier doesn't seem to expect one from me. Instead, he slightly lowers his head as if he's talking to himself.
But the parts of me you think you know, and the parts you think you don't know, they make up who I am. All of me. Right here in front of you.
Oh yeah, her heart's beating. We no longer pay attention to the basketball. The sound of it bouncing on the ground echoes in my ears. It isn't until I see Xavier's hand wave in front of me that I realize the lingering sound is my heartbeat.
I think we have a new lead.
I compose myself and look in the direction that Xavier is pointing in. I catch sight of the enthusiastic student from yesterday's interview. He was walking out of the student union. Didn't he say he needed a week off after the Wanderer attack? I grab Xavier's arm. Something's not right. Let's ask him. Oh, okay. Oh man. Where is this story going? But yeah, when Xavier was close to us, all I could remember was that the last 5-star memory that I reacted to, where she and MC went crazy. And I went crazy after seeing what they were doing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wonder where does that take place in like the story timeline, if that's a memory. Like that's like a crazy event that happened. Anyway. Okay, moving on. Chapter 7. Before we get close, that student immediately recognizes me and Xavier. He excitedly waves at us.
What a coincidence! Why are you here?
Didn't you say you were going to take a week's leave at home? What brings you back? With no time to lose, I get straight to the point, but the student looks confused.
Huh? Did I say that yesterday? I don't remember at all.
Suspicious.
After the attack, my friend said my memory had gotten worse. I thought I was getting better over the past couple of days.
I don't like where this is going. I exchange a glance with Xavier, my eyes saying, something's wrong.
What do you remember then? Do you recall attending a study event around 2 weeks ago? Did anything strange happen at that time?
A study event?
He frowns, thinking hard for a long time, and then suddenly something dawns on him.
It wasn't weird, but we did come across something intriguing. when we visited the Deep Space Exploration Research Center, there was this unique piece of equipment on the 3rd floor.
Oh yeah, the RMFMA.
For a
Right.
short while, I felt like I walked straight into a haunted house.
He dramatically gestures, still looking a bit shaken.
It looked exactly like that haunted house I'm always terrified of. I almost screamed. After the tour, others said they had the same feeling. That for a moment, they fell into a really scary place.
Wait, you're saying you all had a hallucination? Who else was there?
It was just the 5 of us, and the vice president. The guy had to step out for a bit, so we were on our own.
It's not a hallucination. This is something the RMFMA can also do. To make a
You
long
mean-
story short, it's like recreating a plane of existence and overlapping it with our reality. But only a few people know about this. We surely underestimated Soren.
Xavier grabs my wrist with one hand and supports my back with the other.
Hold on.
Wait, you know where he is?
The research center. He'll get there before us.
Uh-oh. Okay. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Xavier? Daylight's last glimmer sinks below the horizon, and night arrives. As we stand in front of the research center again, the building takes on a more mysterious air under the night sky. Soren stands under the skylight on the 3rd floor. His back faces us. He's gonna turn into a wanderer, and we're gonna have to fight him.
You're quicker than I thought.
I should have known the moment I saw you.
Yeah, for real. For real, he is Professor Quirrell, for sure. Xavier stops behind him, and after a brief pause of tension, Soren turns around.
Do you think you can still order me around, Xavier?
He has a glance at me, then he looks away.
You can't, and neither can she.
A sudden gust of wind stirs in the indoor air. My heart trembles as I sense a faint energy fluctuation. Xavier, something's here! A light blade forms in Xavier's hand. I also take out the firearm from my belt holster. I walk over and stand next to him. Let's take down Soren before the Wanderer arrives. But before I can get closer, Soren disappears? Huh? Where'd he go? Where the heck? I hear his voice behind me.
It's too late. It'll take you to the place you've always wanted to visit.
Hawaii? I'm going to Hawaii? Oh, thanks, Soren. You shouldn't have. He can also teleport. Could he be... The intensity of the energy fluctuation significantly soars. Xavier's Hunter's Watch, as well as mine, beep at the same time before I can react. In a shadowy corner where the moonbeam doesn't reach, a colossal beast has stirred to life. His energy, it's fierce.
A wanderer with an ether core.
It can't stay here. We need to lure it out. The light blade cleaves through the heavy darkness. Its shockwaves ripple to the end of the corridor. The Wanderer pauses its assault before creating an even fiercer wall of wind. It charges toward us once again.
You took the bait.
A huge shadow looms over us. I turn around and aim my gun. The expected protofield doesn't materialize. Instead, I feel a sudden coolness on my face as if I'm being pushed through a barrier. Out of the corner of my eye, the RMFMA lights up again. Before everything goes completely dark, I reach for Xavier's hand. And I grab nothing. What? What happened? Oh, we got teleported. That's some bullshit. Well, why he gotta do us like that? Oh, what? Wait, I'm surprised that's not a battle. Okay. Chapter 8. Let's just head on into it. Oh, that's the forest on Phylos. Nebulae tranquility hang in the sky as if they're the eyes of the universe. Faint rays of light spill over the shadows of trees that sway like waves. This feels like a protofield. Countless waves of both strong and subtle forces swirl through my heart. I stand in this unfamiliar forest, enveloped in thick fog. This definitely isn't a regular protofield. The energy here is erratic, and the fluctuations are violent. Xavier, can you hear me? I call out to him several times, but only the wind's rustling of branches and leaves answer me. He was probably dragged into the protofield too. I have to find him quickly. I look up and a meteor streaks across the sky. It leaves behind a trail of fire as it flies past the tops of tall trees. A meteor? Several more follow suit before I can say more. All of them are heading toward one side of the forest. I can't help but follow them. In an instant, the night sky is ablaze with countless rays of light. Meteors pour down like rain. They disperse the fog and darkness which plague the forest as they fall in the same direction. Are they guiding me? I walk faster, gradually quickening my pace until I break into a sprint. Like me, the meteors fall even more intensely and rapidly. It's as if they're urging me to run with all my might.
Hey, is that you?
Yep, okay, we are on Phylos right now, for sure. Xavier!
Answer me. Where are you?
Even though I can clearly hear Xavier's voice, I don't know where it's coming from. Is it in front of me? Or is it echoing from the depths of my heart? Brilliant arcs of light flash before me as the wind's whistle resounds in my ears. My heart surges, overwhelmed by the surrounding chaotic energy. I have a bad feeling. Please stay safe, Xavier. I hope nothing bad happened to you. As I traverse the dense forest, a mirror-like lake suddenly comes into view. Meteors streak down, falling into the expanse where the lake meets the sky. The energy fluctuations get even more now. Oh wait, what? The energy fluctuation gets even stronger now. It pulls at my heart to the point where I struggle to breathe. Overwhelmed, I stumble and sink to my knees.
I'm not interested in playing hide and seek.
There he is. Thank
Come
you. I missed you, Xavier. I frantically look around and spot Xavier near the lake's shore. Another figure quickly appears in front. Another figure?
We're old friends at
Oh,
the end
right.
of the day, right? But you decided to greet me with a sword. That's cruel.
Soren. No, that's just an illusion. Soren adjusts his glasses, and his previously friendly, bashful expression vanishes.
You haven't changed even after all these years. You're still afraid of Starfall Forest.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Am I tripping? Was he a member of the group that came with Xavier and Jeremiah from Phylos? Oh my god, what's their the Backtrackers? Is he a member of the Backtrackers? Wait. Did Xavier mention Soren ever? In his they never say how many of them they were, but I assume so. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like was Soren mentioned before? I feel like I've heard Soren's name before, actually, now that I think about it. In the like World Underneath story with Jeremiah.
As if you're any different. To you, the ends always justify the means.
What are you trying to say? You have no right to criticize me.
Oh god, he's losing his mind. Soren's laughter, twisted with rage, contorts his features into an unsettling and unrecognizable expression.
I used my life's work on you. I did everything I could to help you pass through the deep space tunnel. And what did I get in return? I was abandoned, trampled on, and turned into an outcast in this time and space.
Those were the rewards for your choices.
What did he do? His figure vanishes with his words. He reappears in front of Soren in the blink of an eye, the tip of his sword poised to kill. Countless sharp... Oh boy, okay, wait. Countless sharp light blades rain down on Soren. Only his panicked voice can be heard with the dazzling spectacle of light.
You... Killing an apparition is a waste of time.
Then why did you dodge?
Nice. Nice one, Xavier. A beam of light descends, and the apparition is sliced in half. Oh yeah, he does take damage. It's not just an illusion. Somehow, it and his actual body are connected. Struggling, I rush to help Xavier, but I fall again. The energy in the surrounding area has changed. Wait, Xavier's evol is... Xavier's flurry of attacks continues, and there's no room for counterattacks. Nothing is out of the ordinary in terms of his appearance, yet... His usual serene sparks of light scatter and fly chaotically around him, as if they've lost control, agitated or consumed by something.
It's time to put an end to this charade.
Wait! You can kill me. But what about her?
Uh-oh. Is he gonna possess us? A meteor falls into the center of the lake. It awakens a sparkling light that twirls into a vague illusion. The silhouette wears a hunter's uniform. It's hard to make out, yet it's unmistakably familiar. It's me. My head, it hurts. But why? Yet it's at that moment I realize something. Soren created this illusion to distract Xavier. He's using the lapse in judgment to attack Xavier's mind with his evol. In any other situation, Xavier would have had no difficulty dealing with this type of evol. But with how chaotic the protofield is along with this power... Xavier falters, but he slowly regains his footing. When he raises his head, his unfocused eyes resemble a frozen lake. They're cold and empty.
It can't be her. She's not a sacrifice. I will put an end to everything.
Uh-oh. Okay, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, my boy? Xavier, I'm right here. That's an illusion. Perhaps weakened by Xavier's attacks, the bullet makes the apparition stagger. Hello. I'm just reading through the branch story. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, don't mind the Victor from Arcane image. Actually, there was a character that looked a lot like him. Love that show. It's so good. It's so good. Victor himself is an amazing character. With a reluctant, sullen expression, the apparition dissipates. The energy fluctuation also calms down. Even though the apparition on the water surface is gone, Xavier continues to head toward the center of the lake. His expression is cold and his movements are stiff. It's as though an invisible force is pulling him along. This isn't good. The evil is still controlling Xavier. I rush out to stop him. Xavier! Oh, wow, so pretty. Oh, cutscene.
A planet that uses to survive. Doesn't deserve to be saved.
Oh shit, that's how he feels. Oh, stop him. Come back to reality, Xavier. Don't lose yourself to the illusion. Look, I'm right here.
You are...
Yes. Don't worry. Are you hurt?
You can't stay here. Run. Otherwise, you'll... as well.
Wait, I just realized. This is the 5-star memory that I didn't react to. This is the one. I see. Okay, I see. His power is fading. Is this space trying to consume him? Resonate. Poor him, right? I don't want Xavier to be sad. He deserves like happiness and hugs. What's going on? Why can't I control your evil? Would not have made any sense if you reacted to it. That's why, yeah. It was a good call. for me not to react to it. I would have been so confused. I was like, where the hell is he? It's okay.
It's okay.
Oh no, that's him.
Starfall Forest will stop once it has enough power. It will. I didn't protect you before. At least, it chose me this time.
Enough power? In that case, the Ether Core. The Ether Core's power should satisfy it.
No.
Resonate! Please, please let her work. Xavier?
You really are reckless.
No, Xavier. I think he'll be fine though. I think he'll be okay. Wait, okay. Do I get this memory? No. Wait, okay. So this is a free cutscene, but he also has a 5-star memory with that kindled memory inside it. What's the point? Like, why don't they just give the 5-star for free? Well, anyway. I'm not gonna argue with Infold. I think a lot of people were afraid of the trailer when it came out. It looked like something really bad was gonna happen to Xavier. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, he looks like he's in a lot of pain. I don't like seeing him sad. You recognize me, Xavier?
Hey. Are you okay?
Don't move. I apply medicine to the wound on his arm, but he abruptly pulls away. I almost dropped the bandage. Xavier ignores my command and grabs my shoulders. He gives me a once-over. I'm fine. Don't tell me you're underestimating the power of an ether core.
I underestimated you.
Oh, hello. Hey. For anybody who joins, don't even apologize. It's all good, you know. It's all chill vibes here, and I'm sort of experienced at this already, you know. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for being here. But like for real, don't feel pressure to show up right when the stream starts. Like that's why it's a stream, right? It's live, so anybody can hop in at any time. So it's all chill. But yeah, hope you had a good day at work.
An ether core's power isn't something anyone should mess with. If you use it carelessly, the protofield would have devoured you. What then?
I can control it. It was a free 5-star if you were here during the event. Fuck! Come on, man. I missed so much shit. Okay, well, at least I got the free 5-star Silas. I started around the time that Silas was a free 5-star, so I managed to get that. That's something. I didn't want to miss anything. I can always watch the live later. For sure. Oh boy.
Sure?
Okay, I'm not exactly confident about that. His hands grip my shoulders more tightly. I glance at Xavier's pursed lips and pat his tense arm. Xavier, are you mad? I'll admit, I was a little reckless, but wouldn't you have done the same thing if you were me? Don't be upset. It won't help you heal and might affect your evol.
You always have so many reasons, but you never listen to me.
I will next time. I poke his face again and again until he reveals a helpless smile. He takes the bandage beside him, quickly wraps it around his arm a couple times, then stands up.
The energy fluctuations around us have only temporarily subsided. They could spike again at any moment. and Soren is adding fuel to the fire. We need to get out of here before he makes his next move.
While you were still unconscious, I used my eval to scout the area. This protofield does more than just devour power. I can't find its boundaries at all. It's like a space where if you shout, there won't be an echo.
Don't worry.
After getting his bearings, Xavier leads me deeper into the forest.
The protofield's environment was based on my memories, so there might be something that can help us leave.
5-star free Salus was very good. At least you got that. The memory of Xavier eating Pocky was free at one point like that. That would have been so good. That would have been so good to get that too. I wish they had reruns for these like free 5-star memories. I could use some of that. I have very limited resources right now. So it's not like I can go gotchaing for every single 5-star memory that exists. I've never heard of a wanderer that could invade and read memories before. Or does this wanderer connection with the Ether Core make it different?
There's also the possibility that Soren made some modifications to it.
After a brief silence, I carefully choose my words before speaking. Soren, he used to be your ally, right?
It was a long, long time ago.
Why didn't he say anything, like, earlier? Like, did Xavier just not want to tell us that we knew Soren? That he knew Soren? Just like he knew Jeremiah? The light blade slices through several overgrown branches to clear a path. It dissipates into shimmering specks of light.
He changed his appearance and hid his evil.
Oh, he changed his
He
appearance.
needs to hide his secrets and also be in a position to strike me down if needed.
Maybe because it was so long ago, like over 100 years. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I guess sometimes, I sometimes like don't understand how he can forget people, even though I forget what I had for breakfast 2 days ago. so it's totally like reasonable that he would forget something that happened like a century ago. I immediately remember the perilous moments I faced with Xavier. When we first met at the abandoned research base with the Luminivores and the robots watching us at Azure Square. He sent them?
Maybe.
Oh, he sent them. Xavier holds out a small light as if sensing something. He realizes it and lets out a dry laugh.
This forest. It's a trap clearly designed for me. This can only be his doing.
He really seems to know you well. But he also hates you. Hello, hello! Hope you're doing good. I'm just reading through the branch story. We are chilling like villains. Recalling the conversation I heard, I hesitate for a second. Did something happen in this forest? Is that why you're afraid of it? Moonlight gently falls, softening Xavier's features into a blur. Then I hear his voice again.
Rather than what's already happened, I'm more afraid of what might come in the future. But right now, you terrify me the most.
He doesn't want to lose us. Yep,
You used the power of the Ether Core this time. I'm worried about what you'll do next.
Why? Like, is that a bad thing? If it's not like if we use the Ether Core, our life force will be consumed, right? That's not like that, right? Right? Or maybe they'll explain it. What I've done can't be done. What I've done can't be compared to your actions. Why don't you tell me what you did in the past?
We're here.
Oh man. I don't like seeing Xavier sad, dude. He's such a nice guy. Oh, trace back. Traceback 2. I think it's risky for MC to play around with the ether core too much. Yeah, so it's one of those things. It's probably like keeping her alive and healthy or something like that. Because I know she was experimented on by scientists. Maybe it's related. Following his gaze, I see a massive spaceship hidden behind the towering trees. Unlike the wreckage I saw in No Hunt Zone, number 42, this one is more intact with far more sophisticated engineering. Imagine if they did a banner where the love interest actually shed tears. I don't think the community could handle that. Because like, well, we're so like emotionally attached to these characters that we don't like seeing them sad. I would cry at that point, yeah, right? Oh boy. Oh, what the? Inside are various unfamiliar devices that are set up to form a makeshift command center. It's surrounded by papers lying scattered all over the place.
You really are here.
You're not planning to use this spaceship to take us out of this proto field, right?
It can break through even the most chaotic gravitational energy flux. A protofield might not stand a chance against it. Let's just try it and see.
He flips several switches. One by one, faint blue lights illuminate.
Traceback 2, Phyllis 1101 PLS is now online.
Philos. That name sounds familiar. I know that like Philos and Philos are kind of interchangeable. Like it doesn't really matter what the pronunciation is.
It's my homeland. A place far away from here.
I silently repeat the name to myself and feel a strange sensation as it resounds in the depths of my heart. Xavier's my favorite boy, but in terms of crying, Zane hit me the hardest on several occasions. Okay, I'm not ready for Zane's Zane month. That's gonna be the roughest batch of memories. Cause like you know how much I love Zane. I am excited to learn more about him though. I pick up the papers next to him. The messy handwriting and symbols seem like they're from another universe. Backtracker's logbook. Spatiotemporal coordinate parameters. He's finally telling our current MC Sum of Lord, right? It took him getting literally put in a wormhole universe. So like, I'm like, bruh, it really took you this long to reveal this to her? You and Soren were both members of the Backtrackers?
Yes.
The image of the spaceship slowly loads onto the floating holographic screen. He scans the complex data line by line.
Even though we called it a small group, there were quite a lot of us at one point.
And probably small compared to your population.
But after all this time, only a few of us remain.
Basic spaceship inspection complete. Please enter your password and verify your identity.
Xavier doesn't respond and continues to press certain buttons on the panel. Then, he places his hand on one side of the screen.
Your identity has been verified. It's been a long time, Captain.
Prepare for departure.
MC's gonna say like, Captain?
Understood. Commencing pre-flight checks.
Aren't you going to ask me more questions?
I feel like he's afraid to tell her too much out of fear of rejection. I would be afraid to tell someone I love that I am a 1,000-year-old alien from the future. That is so true. Yeah, that might sound kind of weird to like most people. That said, I think the MC, like every like boy in her vicinity is some super powered being, right? Like, I don't think. Okay, maybe the 1,000-year-old alien from a different planet might be weird. That's true. But I feel like at this point, she's like, you know what? That's cool. It's like, okay, business as usual.
You must have many more questions. I won't hide anything. Just ask.
I do have a lot. Like, Who were the backtrackers? Why did you come to this world? And where did this spaceship come from? However, you said everyone has secrets and motives. At the very least, I know you're not my enemy. That's all the assurance I need. Besides, now's not the best time for long stories. But let me say this first. This doesn't mean I won't ask more questions later. Once we're out of this mess, you're going to tell me everything. Slowly. And in great detail. I like the periods for emphasis. Gotta say, romance stories where one partner keeps hiding stuff from the other to protect them, or for whatever reason, is one of my least favorite romance tropes. Mine too. I feel like it causes unnecessary drama. It happens a lot. It happens a lot in like rom-coms. Lack of communication, yeah. Yeah, communication is so crucial to forming like a good relationship with someone. Not just romantic, but any relationship. Misunderstanding tropes and stuff, yeah. Oh boy. Looks like he's glowing again because MC accepts him. Yeah, I like that. I like that they remain consistent every time with that detail. Although, I still sometimes can't tell if that's light or like specks of dust flying in the like the air.
I'm okay with that.
Satisfied, I nod. When I step back, my hand accidentally flips a switch. Huh?
Oh, celestial body of mine, slumbering adrift in darkness.
This voice. Xavier?
Which never heeds the whispers of life.
This is his like... We're listening to his like Chunibyo phase. This is like Chunibyo Xavier talking from like 100+ years ago. A pair of hands covers my ears before the words can finish. Yeah, you see, he's like embarrassed. He's like, don't listen to that. It's cringe.
It's not me.
Really?
No.
Then why can't I listen to it? It took them almost a year to drop the actual lore that it means he is happy. Sometimes I wonder if they planned it all along or not. It might be one of those like happy accidents, you know, that they retroactively made into lore. Seeing his ears turn red, I can't help but chuckle. I pat the arm resting across my face. Alright, someone else. Or maybe the spaceship misses its captain so much that it's imitating your voice for fun.
Yes, I agree. It's something like that.
During the brief silence, Xavier releases me and quickly shuts off the recording. I'm about to tease him again when an alarm makes us tense.
Protocore energy is low. Unable to start. Please refill the protocore energy cells to ensure a successful journey.
Uh-oh, are we out of energy? While the red warning lights flash, a sharp pang shoots through my chest. Xavier, the protofield is acting up again.
I know.
There's no doubt that Soren is manipulating the Wanderers hidden within this protofield. He's trying to trap us again.
Prepare for launch.
It's recommended to refill the protocore energy cells before takeoff. Do you still want to proceed with the launch?
Yes.
Understood. Initiating countdown.
Don't worry.
Before I can object, Xavier pushes me into a seat in the cockpit.
Protocore energy isn't the only thing that can fuel this spaceship. Although it can't support long voyages, escaping this protofield should be no problem.
After pressing a few buttons on the control panel, he takes something from the cabin wall and fastens it onto his wrist. He sits down in the cockpit and takes my hand. He presses it against his chest, and a sense of foreboding washes over me.
I need you.
Okay. You're going to use your evol as fuel? No! I try to pull my hand away, but he tightly holds onto it. Don't even think about it. The protofield already drained your energy. You're not allowed to use your evol right now. It's very obvious that fueling his spaceship will be too much for him.
It's not a big deal. Using evol as emergency fuel is actually one of this spaceship's unique features. In the past, evol came to our rescue during several crises. It enabled us to make safe emergency landings. Besides, I've got you here with me. You're aware of the changes an ether core can bring. With your current strength, you can resonate and enhance my evol, right?
But...
Only you have the power to help us safely leave the protofield. Trust me.
He cups my cheek with his other hand. With a soft voice, he makes a promise to me.
Your power will keep me safe.
Counting down. 10.
Uh-oh. Countdowns. I hate countdowns. My heartbeat races. Whether it's because of our current circumstances or the intensifying energy fluctuations, the pain in my chest grows sharper. Amid the blaring alarms, the spaceship begins its final countdown. The flickering lights spiral into chaos. Xavier looks at me, his expression as calm as it always is. He's waiting for me to respond. All right, let all your power flow through me. I'll keep you safe. I promise.
I know.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Keep on tapping. Or no, hold. There we go. Yeah. Violent tremors and a sense of weightlessness engulf us. After countless voyages through the boundaries of space, the space plunges into the unknown once more. Chaotic energy crashes into the spaceship. The air currents outside the porthole. Oh, wait, what? Instantly tear apart the scenery outside the porthole. I hear a high-pitched whistle. As chaos envelops my vision, only one warm force stays tightly connected with me. It flows steadily from my hands and gradually covers the world in a dazzling light. It overwhelms my senses. But then... Weird. It feels like something is suppressing Xavier's evil, preventing a complete resonance.
Keep going.
Xavier tightly presses my hand against his chest. Even in the blinding light, his gaze stays calm and gentle. I grit my teeth and forge the power into a sharp blade. Slowly but surely, it cuts through the invisible barrier along with the spaceship. The space itself is ripped open, which creates tremendous energy fluctuations and tremors. In the distance, a massive shadow looms.
At last, we forced it to show its true form. Get ready. It's time to deal the finishing blow.
Oh. Okay, finally. Okay, I knew there was gonna be combat. Okay, let's go. Go time. Oh boy. Oh. That should be like that. There you go.
Let's bring it down together.
Okay, you and me, Xavier. Come on.
My sword is going to get another notch. Do you remember the techniques? The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Step back. It seems to have changed its moves.
Why am I targeting the furthest one?
It's getting back up.
Oh my gosh.
Keep up the momentum. End it. Weak. Do you remember the techniques? The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. You're on a roll.
Come on, Xavier, you got this. Oh wow, it took so much damage. Oh yeah, it's the deer guy. Elysian Servius.
Get another notch.
Which means I'm getting stronger.
It's time.
Here we go.
I need to get that health pickup. Wherever it is. Oh, did it? Oh man, it despawned.
Xavier.
I'm here. Stay on your toes.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Love you.
Do you remember the techniques? The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. It's time to end it.
Please.
Become one with your sword and...
You and me. Let's go.
My my turn. Pay attention.
No! Okay, there you go. I was so close.
We did it.
Okay, guys. Nice, nice, nice. Victory. Flawless victory. If you're going to save all these love interest chapters for character months, you should be moving on to Caleb's part in the main story mode next. It's pretty good / intense. Right. Yeah. So, I am going to like, you know, because I am doing these like, I am doing these, like, part playthroughs of Love and Deepspace in order. So, so right now, like, I'm part 7, right? I was thinking maybe I'll do the branch stories when I get to those characters' months. So I'll do Raph. Well, next month is Raph month. So I'll be able to do Raph's branch story then. But I was thinking of moving ahead to Homecoming Wings, or is that what it's called? I was thinking of moving ahead to Homecoming Wings and then returning back to Raph's and Zane's branch stories when I need them. Is that viable, or is that like a bad idea? Like, do I need the context of the other 2 branches? Makes sense? Yeah, I don't know, right? That makes sense, right? It's not like a weird idea. Probably do all of Caleb's at once. Okay, good. Yeah, so I think next week, part 8, I'll move on to Caleb if I can finish all of Xavier's branch story, or if I can finish Prologue to tomorrow. Cause like, where am I? So yeah, so this is how it's arranged, right? In Prologue to tomorrow, I'm doing Voyage of the Outcast. Did you get to Silas's story yet? Do you mean Silas's, do you mean this chapter? Long-awaited Revelry? Yeah, Silas is done. Yeah, I think, I did Silas's story in episode 5, or part 5, I believe. So that was like, what, 3 weeks ago? You don't have to do all the prologues, but it sets the scene for Ever's intentions and actions. Oh, I see. So I'm losing context. That's a hard choice. I think I'm in the interest of time, I do want to get to Caleb's part soon, so that I can be mostly familiar with all 5 boys, right? Because right now I've only met Xavier, Raph, Zane, Silas, and not Caleb. So, well, I technically did meet Caleb, and then he blew up in an explosion. So I don't know what's going on with him, right? I do want to meet him again in Homecoming Wings. After you're done with the story and character months, you still have a lot of 4-star stuff to do. You'll never run out of lads content. That's what I'm saying. I am worried about people like losing interest in my channel if I finish lads content, you know? So I would always want to keep a steady stream of lads stuff for people to come back to and always expect from me. But yeah, this is like what you have to think about when you're running a channel, right? Like okay, what are people interested in seeing? You know, what are people interested in watching me do? So, yeah, I think like for the time being, I have a lot of content in lads to keep me occupied. When that runs out, that's when I get worried. Like once I get all caught up, it might just be like oh, I play lads for events, and I'll stream lads when events like happen. Yeah. The events should always give you more things to do, right? That's true. I'll never run out of things to do. There's also banners every couple of weeks to keep things fresh, right? I think it'll be best if you do World Underneath number 6 before doing Caleb's story. Got some important lore there. Okay, sounds good. I'll do a World Underneath number 6. Maybe I can do that after I finish this Voyage of the Outcast. So I can like knock those two out in one go. Oh yeah, but you can react to other content creators' lore videos too. That's one thing that I did consider, but the problem is, I kind of don't want to piggyback off of other content creators' work. They probably won't mind, but I would want to, I don't know, I would want to do my own thing and not just become like a react channel that just watches random videos on YouTube. That's like if I could get real for a second, I notice a lot of VTubers do that. I don't really want to go down that route. if I'm being real, I just want to be me and play games. Hello. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's kind of complicated, but yeah, that's where I'm coming from with this whole like channel thing. There's also Abyssal Chaos, a good chunk of story and other content in those too. But yeah, hello. You're late? No, you're right on time. There is no late when it comes to Buko streams, let me tell you. Like, like being late. The reason why I stream these episodes is because people can just hop in and hop out whenever they want to. You know, it's very like lax, which is what I'm trying to I'm trying to create that environment with my streaming. Anyway, I guess we can move on to chapter 12 now. I'm so lazy, I don't even read all the Abyssal Chaos stuff. Yeah, wait, what is Abyssal Chaos? Is it like, is it the mode where it's like, it's like the roguelike mode? Or, what's that game mode in Honkai Star Rail? The one where you basically like choose options and you have like a set amount of thing to clear. Oh my gosh, it's the Herta mode. The Herta mode in HSR. It's where you grind for diamonds. Xavier does some Riz in the Abyssal Chaos. Okay, I'm excited to see that. So yeah, they each of the boys have their own like dialogue for Abyssal Chaos, so it's unique to them. Boy, grind for diamonds. Yeah, the grind never stops. Okay, gotcha. But it is like that game mode. I did one with Caleb very recently and I skipped everything. So I could read it all out. But when I'm not streaming, I am so lazy. but it would be very good for stream for sure. A deafening roar fills my mind and strips away my senses. Suddenly, it's as if a rift splits the space. It ushers us into a burst of gentle light and fresh air. After several long seconds, the discomfort fades. I slowly open my eyes. They have whole stories with branching endings for each boy in Abyssal Chaos. That's crazy. There is so much reading in this game. Holy crap. I said this before, but who needs books when you have games like Love and Deepspace? Like this gives you enough reading material for like lifetimes. I'm pretty sure Xavier couldn't even read all this in his like lifetime if he tried. Everything comes into focus, and there it is. The RMFMA, standing serenely just a couple of meters away. We're back in the research center. Thank God. My senses returned to my body. I scrambled to my feet and frantically searched for Xavier.
You're struggling to find me, huh?
A familiar voice calls out from behind. I turn and see Xavier leaning against a nearby wall. A bright red light at his neck flickers a few times before settling down underneath my worried gaze. That light is flashing and you still want to crack a joke?
I'm fine. Just a little tired.
Emotionally, I'm sure. Lads has literally cut into my reading time, so now it takes me forever to finish books. Yeah, yeah, for real. I've noticed that like a lot of books are way more popular with women and than they are with men. Like whenever I talk to my friends, my group of friends who are guys, they're like, "Oh, I don't read, bro." Like, are you kidding me? And then when I go to work, or you know, in my workplace of employment, I have like female coworkers that I talk to, and they always chat about books, and they recommended me to read some books as well. But I'm like, sorry, I don't read. I should have said like, sorry, I'm reading Love and Deepspace. I don't have time for paper books. But they're like, what is Love and Deepspace? that would be a whole can of worms to explain. He opens his palm and hands me the ether core fragment. It glows a soft green. To be fair, only 10% of what I read is informative stuff. Boy.
For its sake, sit with me for a bit.
As long as you're reading, right? It doesn't matter what you're reading as long as you are reading. Unable to resist Xavier's expectant eyes, I approach him and sit down.
I already sent the collected data and our coordinates back to HQ. The police will also be involved. They'll be here within 15 minutes.
We don't have much time. We need to... I'm about to get up, but he grabs my arm.
Let's make the most out of these uninterrupted 15 minutes.
I feel a cool touch at my ear after Xavier pulls out a pair of wireless earbuds. Oh, he has AirPods? Oh, ballin'.
There's just enough time for one song. Then we'll be in a hurry again.
Who invites a girl to listen to music with a wireless earbud? I don't know what song he's listening to that is this long. I always just assume it's Mozart or something. Oh. Yeah, probably some classical music, knowing him. Because he's so calm, right? He needs some like calming classical music to chill out to. You should have offered me wired earbuds. That way we'd be close enough that we wouldn't drift apart. Oh, MC with the Riz. Okay, I see you.
I'm too tired to drift into a place that's far away from you.
Damn, the Riz,
And I wouldn't,
Riz back.
even if I could.
They're having like a Riz off right now. Outside the skylight, another morning dawns. As Xavier expected, updating the intel and what would happen on campus is as tough as tracking down the Wanderer. After leaving Prestara University, Xavier unsurprisingly retreats to his bedroom. Meanwhile, I return to the association with the ether core fragment. After a brief mission report, Captain Jenna warns me about our recklessness, but also commends us for successfully completing the mission. With the order to return home and rest, I time my visit to line up with Xavier's recharging period. I bring my supplies to the 6th floor. After several rings, Xavier finally opens the door, his hair all tousled.
You're finally back.
You look like you just woke up. Why are you speaking as if you've been waiting for a while?
Well, you just saw me. How can you tell I haven't been waiting long?
He effortlessly reaches behind me and takes the plastic bag.
It felt like forever.
I slip on my slippers and head to the living room. Xavier is already intently unpacking the bag full of food next to the coffee table. He pulls out 2 food boxes from the plastic bag and removes their packaging.
Is this from that store downstairs at the association? You went back there?
You needed to recharge, so someone had to return the ether core fragment, right?
Right. Thanks, partner.
Oh, Captain Jenna wanted me to relay a message to you.
What is it?
With mashed potatoes still in his mouth, Xavier looks up while the spoon is held between his lips. Been there. Mashed potatoes are so dang good. It's a warning. She said if you deliberately put her team member in danger again, she won't let you off the hook.
Got it. I'll remind her about settling the other 5 verbal warnings she gave me.
In that brief silence, Xavier lowers his gaze and eats his mashed potatoes one spoonful at a time.
Did Prestara University say anything?
Surveillance and witness protection are ongoing, but we still haven't found Soren.
If we haven't found him by now, chances are we never will.
He casually talks about it, but his words carry a mixture of indiscernible emotions. I decided not to dwell on it. You don't know where he's gone either?
Nope.
Do you not care? Yeah, he's like, I don't care about that guy anymore. As I reflected upon everything, the vague, tangled clues pile up and cast a large shadow behind the clear image of Soren. Getting out of this precarious situation unscathed isn't something he could accomplish on his own. Only a few groups could pull that off. Who's supporting him? After finishing a box of mashed potatoes, Xavier retrieves a stack of documents and a sealed bag from underneath the under the coffee table. Inside the sealed bag is a tiny, button-sized device. I can't help but pick it up. What is this?
Ulysses found it at the research center. He urgently sent it over. Initial tests show it has a radio frequency chip that can resonate with metaflux fluctuations.
So this little thing is the culprit behind the RMFMA's malfunction, and even the tools Soren used to lure in the Wanderer.
Yes.
The room falls silent again. I follow the train of my thoughts and speak up. Can you also use that device to recreate a plane of existence and overlap it with the reality? You mentioned earlier that this is something only your people know about.
That's right. But you know I don't like illusion stuff.
Xavier calmly says. I nod and put the sealed bag back on the table. Who can help him make that? Xavier doesn't respond immediately. Instead, he pushes the stack of documents toward me.
Here's the latest analysis and theories based on what we know. It includes a list of groups with similar tech. Go through it, and you'll come to your own conclusions.
As always, Xavier doesn't explain. It's as if he's already at the finish line with the answers. He's quietly waiting to see if I'll join him or choose a different path. However, I'm not content with following his lead this time. Pull him closer. I place my hand over his and stop the documents he's pushing toward me in their tracks. I'll read these later. Xavier, I'd rather trust what you have to say right now. After a brief pause, Xavier purses his lips and finally meets my intense gaze.
It's Ever.
Oh, he knows. Okay. Ever. Some of the backtrackers are also involved. They know everything you know, and they've had their eyes on you for some time, right?
Yes.
That makes them our common enemy then. Outside, the leaves rustle as the wind slips in through the gaps in the window. The curtains flutter. My shadow emerges with Xavier's, and it feels like the impenetrable door in his heart has opened slightly. This time, we're finally standing on the same side. I would say Sandstorm by the Rude Sandstorm, but that's shy of 8 minutes long and now lives rent-free in my head though. Envisioning them rocking out to it as they sit there amuses me. that is imagine they're having this like super deep conversation, and then in the background it's like oh my god. Dude, that's crazy. Okay, well, that wraps up Prologue to Tomorrow. What the heck is this? Oh wait, no. Okay, that is Prologue to Tomorrow. Oh wait. Oh, here, onward again. This wasn't here before, I think. Unless I did read it? After several ether core fragments were retrieved, Special Operations shifted its focus onto Ever. Their involvement in every recent ether core incident was far too frequent to be a mere coincidence. Oh, that's to select the next guy, I think. Oh, I see. So like I said, the romance trope where one partner keeps hiding stuff from the other is one of my least favorite tropes. However, I love what they did to resolve it here. Yeah, I think they're aware. They're aware of the shortcomings of the trope when it comes to the writing. So they do address it. So, you know, I have faith. I have faith. The other love interest branch, I see. So this is gonna move on to onward now. Moves on to the next love interest. MC is so bold here. She's like, I know you have all this fear and hesitation in your heart that makes you afraid to share your secrets with me, so I'm going to take the first step and trust you first. Yeah, that actually very well put. Yeah, the MC is the one who takes the initiative. Huh. Yeah. Again, I love how the MC has her own personality, and she's not just some blank slate. There's some really good 4-star cards that addresses some of this. You pulled one the other day. Oh, that one. I think I remember pulling that, and then people being like, "Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good XAVIER memory." So, okay, I'll get to it eventually. Maybe I'll do like a bunch of streams where I just read the 4-star audio, or I guess listen to the 4-star audio. Okay, the business conglomerate, which started in the biotech industry, isn't as clean as it appears at first glance.
Our positions aside, Ever's technological advancements are pretty impressive.
Simone sits next to me, flipping some ice cream into her mouth as she jabs the computer screen in front of me. At this moment, Ever's biannual product launch is about to be broadcast worldwide.
They can achieve things proficiently with machines, when people with Evol couldn't.
Machines?
Andrew's voice came from behind a row of translucent displays.
Based on what I can tell, it's not possible for them to make consecutive technological breakthroughs in such a short period of time. Not through normal means, at least. Again, sorry if the voice acting here is kind of hard to hear. That's not me, that's the game. the game, some characters are not at the same volume as other characters.
The frequency in ways wanderers have been appearing these past few months continue to steadily increase.
During the broadcast, the spokesperson holds up a device that's about the size of a bottle cap.
We'd like to introduce to you our newly designed portable flux stabilizer. It can regulate the frequency of surrounding metaflux fluctuations, thereby stabilizing the protofield and reducing the likelihood of wanderer materialization.
The audience erupts in thunderous applause. Meanwhile, away from the screen, I exchange knowing glances with my team members. Oh, well, we might as well start planning our early retirement party. I only just got Doomsday Zane 4-star. I love that one. I don't know if I have that one. I don't recognize that one, that name. If they start putting these things up on every corner like streetlights, would there even be a need for deep space hunters? Should that happen, we might as well start planning our early retirement party. You'll get it eventually? Okay, gotcha. It's like in the permanent pool. Simone frowns at the screen.
This is nothing but a blatant provocation. We barely had time to suspect something was off before they brought out this product launch.
Yeah, they're being brazen about it too. It's like they're daring us to keep investigating with what we know so far.
That's unlikely to happen.
Jenna! Captain Jenna! As soon as Simone and I hear Captain Jenna's voice coming from the entrance, we stand up behind the screens. Andrew nods at Jenna. Captain.
The fact that they're hosting a high-profile product launch means they've already covered their tracks. They wouldn't take this risk if there were a possibility of us finding incriminating evidence.
Jenna walks over to the command desk and places a thick folder on it. The three of us gather around her.
The analysis report for the previous fragments has just come out. Let's take a look.
She taps the command desk twice. An irregular spherical structure appears before us. Ether core.
They're
Gotcha.
from the same ether core. Based on its characteristics, we're officially naming it Spatium Core.
Spatium? Interesting. Wait, so that where did that come from? A spatium core. Wait. Did they explain it? They're from, oh yes, okay, so they're from the same ether core. Okay. But like they don't explain how we got it? Or oh no. So this is formed out of 3 things. So I assume we got each fragment in each of the branch stories. I'm assuming that's like the implication. A spatium core that can manipulate space. I know of at least 3 different ether cores now. Yep. Okay, gotcha. I am paying attention. Woohoo! I am so proud of myself because usually, before, not gonna lie, sometimes I would read a book and not retain any information, especially when I'm reading it out loud. So when I'm reading it out loud, sometimes I don't even think about what I'm saying. So it's good that I'm like absorbing the information. As more ether cores appear, it's only a matter of time before the public becomes aware of this extraordinary energy source.
It's just that the fragments of the Spatium Core are held together by some kind of gravitational pull.
She points to the center of several fragments.
Right here, one fragment is missing.
Oh. Jenna leans forward, looking at us again.
Special Operations' next objective is clear. We must recover this crucial ether core fragment before further complications arise.
Yes, Captain.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, right. There's something you need to know.
With quick reflexes, Simone intercepts Andrew, distracting him under the pretense of exploring new avenues for weapon enhancement with the recently collected data. Is that the only one before Homecoming Wings? Nope. No ends. Okay, let's read this one as well. Might as well. When only we remain in the meeting room, Jenna pauses before activating her watch.
There's more. I couldn't talk about it during the meeting. But it's something you need to know.
What? Oh! It's Caleb. A message is transmitted to my watch at her gesture. The words, "Ever Secret Investigation Report," float in front of me.
A line in there involves what happened at your house that day. Anyway, I've sent it to your hunter's watch. You can read it when you're home.
Understood. Thick clouds swallow up the remaining patches of sky. It's dark now, and the wind sweeps away at the last remnants of the sunset. All that remains is bleak white. The weather forecast said there will be heavy rain. At some point, the streets have become quiet. It's as if people sense the approaching storm and are now hiding. Yeah, it's her way of saying she needs to sit down for this. Yeah. That sounds like a very Jenna thing to say. Indirect, but caring. I can see lightning in the distance as it flashes under a cloud. Thunder roars closer again. I should go home. As I'm about to move, a sound presses against my heart like a string, sending a shiver down my spine. Oh, cutscene. What the heck is that? Again? My heart responds to that eye, the world around me fades. But the call I hear becomes clearer. It's behind that, somewhere in the distance, lies the power of an ether core. Or of ether core. Oh, have you watched Caleb's trailer / seen any of its content yet? Nope. Okay, so technically, I forget what event it was, but there was an event where I had to watch Homecoming Wings, or like I had to get to chapter 3 in order to qualify for this event that happened recently, like less than a month ago. And because of that event, I did like read the first 3 chapters of Homecoming Wings, but I didn't. Oh yeah, no, it was the Caleb, like that myth that was it a myth? Yeah, that myth memory that got released recently. In order to qualify to participate in that event, I had to read chapter 3 of Homecoming Wings, but I didn't read anything. All I did was like auto it and like skip everything. But I did see some cutscenes in there. So it's not gonna be like a 100% fresh reaction, unfortunately. But I had to see the event, you know what I mean? Like what I did was like I put it on auto, and then I placed my phone down, like I oh, what the fuck? Wait, sorry. I was like mimicking the phone smacking on the table, but it ended up like touching the cutscene. But anyway, yeah. So basically all that is to say, I did see briefly some parts of the first 3 chapters, but not enough to understand what was going on. I like that you haven't seen the trailer. It makes the story more exciting when you have no idea what's going to happen in it. Yeah, I like to keep my experience as fresh as possible. Not that much happens in that little bit. One thing I could do actually is react to the trailer at the beginning of the next episode, because like at the next episode I'm doing Homecoming Wings, right? So I could react to the trailer before that, giving me more context. Is it the one called Caleb's trailer? I don't know if I've seen it, but I've seen it on my recommended Caleb's trailer. I think he has 2 trailers. Oh, okay, I see. I don't know which one is the one I need to watch then. Okay, well, let me just do this battle. Oh, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh my gosh. The short one is pretty good. The longer one gives a lot away. Okay, I would only react to the short one then if I'm gonna watch them. Oh boy, why did they be spoiling shit in their own trailers?
Must come to an end.
Bring it on, Dr. Zane.
Fall back.
Oh man, I hate it when they're not grouped up.
It is falling apart. Let's go.
Okay.
Now's our chance.
Come on, Zane. You got this.
I'll show you. We crushed
Easy. Them. Holy crap. Again, I like how these ones are so low level that you can like auto through them if you wanted to. Very, very good for people who just want to read the story. Oh, okay, another one. Do I have the stalactrums for this one? Yep. It shows the story and some of his cards. Gotta show the most intense and spicy bits to get the wallets open. Yeah. Hey, it's effective. It's effective. I understand why they do it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Now's our chance. It is falling apart.
Okay. Who's next? Oh yeah. Oh, boss. The boss time, huh? At least see something.
Even a blizzard must come to an end. Let's go.
Okay.
This guy is so dead.
Dr. Zane.
Fall back.
Oh wait, I can just do this. I don't even need to break the shield.
A hard-earned victory.
Nice.
This is what a battlefield is like.
Xavier robbed mine this week. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like everybody or a lot of people tried pulling for Lumiere. I hope you were successful though. I hope it wasn't like for nothing. Like me who failed the 50-50 on Salus's birthday, god damn it. I mean, I like the Caleb that I got, but Look at my stash. Look, I've saved up so much currency. I'm so proud of myself. Like, look at sheesh. Sheesh, 10,000 diamonds, 9 of those like event tickets. God damn. You got R2 Lumiere? Oh my god, congratulations. That's insanity. I got both of them. Whew. Damn. Oh wait, it guarantees in 40 pulls. Wait, that's correct. Wait, I thought pity was 70. I heard this set is one of the best for battle. Oh, so it actually matter. Does it actually matter? Like are some memories more meta? Oh, pity can carry over. Oh, I see. That's why mine is at 40. Some are stronger than the others. By the way, the rerun banners have a separate pity from the limited banners. What? Okay, so it doesn't carry over from rerun banners like this and limited. Lumiere is a very strong companion. God, that's tempting me so much. But I'm not blowing my stash. I love Zane. Zane, you're my one and only. I don't care. I mean, like, I do like Xavier, but Zane, you're the best. I'm always gonna save my diamonds for you, my man. Okay, wait. Okay, so I think with all that, I'm ready for the next Homecoming Wings. I'm ready for that next week, but I guess I can read World Underneath. Chapter 6 to get more context. This one, Sealed in Dust. Lumiere is oh, sorry. I read that already. Yeah, your Silas pulls will carry over to the next limited banner, but will not carry over to the Zane Myth rerun banner. God damn it. Love Zane. He's the best. Best boy. Number 6, Sealed in Dust. Gotcha. Let's do it. Okay, voice acting time. Let's sit back while... okay. The door is slightly ajar. A young man wearing a duckbill cap snorts, pushing the door open with a finger. His steps kick up dust, and the sound of his shoes hitting the ground echoes in the empty room. At the window, a man in a raincoat turns his head when he hears the noise. He pulls back his pointed hood. Long time no see. You look older now. Wait, who is this? Have you gone blind as you kept an eye on ever? The man with a duckbill cap retorts. His voice, surprisingly old-sounding compared to his appearance. He hands over a black briefcase. Here are the goods. An explosion site's striking scent still lingers, rushing into his nose. The man in the raincoat frowns. He pulls out a clean handkerchief from his pocket and wraps it around his hand to pinch a corner of the briefcase. He gives it a couple of shakes before opening it. 4 slightly yellow pages unfold before him. They quietly tell a story from 14 years ago. Wait, briefcase. Do I remember what this I don't remember if they mentioned this guy with a briefcase before. I do like Zane's long ponytail in his myth. Yeah, I like his outfit most. Like the outfit that he wears as like, what's it called? God of not God. I forget what the myth is called. But it's the one where he looks like a sorcerer, basically. He looks like a sorcerer in Elden Ring. Next, Chapter 2, Unicorn. Master of Fate, that's it, Master of Fate. Subject Anomalies Record. Recorder, Josephine. Oh, Grandma! Josephine, Gaia Researcher Center, Unicorn. Both his myths come with fancy wizard-like robes. Oh, I see. So that doesn't really narrow it down. Let's see. Josephine, Gaia Researcher Center. Unicorn team, researcher / team leader. Date, observation number 5, day 42. Anomalies, subject 001 regained vital signs after death. Details, subject 001, female, us, evol, and housing class. Day 41 of observation. 2 a.m. For reasons unknown, suspected to be a researcher's mishandling of the subject, the subject's energy values rapidly increased and peaked at 2:39 a.m. It resulted in a powerful energy burst within her body. No casualties or equipment was damaged. All vital signs disappeared after the explosion. Day 42 of observation, today. 4 p.m. vital sign monitors suddenly restarted and slowly transmitted data again. Heart rate, breathing, and brain activity resumed. Not only did subject 001 appear to be alive again, but energy values also returned to normal. A comprehensive physical examination revealed a newly created, unidentified substance in her heart. Experiment notes. Last night's incident was like watching a planet evolve and be reborn via an explosion. The substance in her heart is composed of an unknown element. We've never seen it before. When data was released, the team applauded and cheered, but I wasn't as excited as I imagined myself to be. My intense curiosity overshadowed the joy of achievement. If she has a non-existent element, then what kind of existence is she? Outside the observation room, Leon asked what we should call this element before we had the right to name it. Everyone gathered around him, and Ether became the most popular, irresistible candidate. Using that, the unidentified object in her heart composed of ether was dubbed an ether core. After calming down from the excitement, we began to look at a resurrection. Leon quietly asked me if this could be considered a resurrection from death. Everyone knew very well that the best way to study her resurrection was to kill her again. If she woke up once more, then we could confirm that she's truly a unique miracle of life in this research center. She's just like a mythical creature long sought after and believed to exist only in our imagination. A unicorn, a fantastical, beautiful creature. Huh? Wait. I thought unicorn was the name of the organization. Was the organization named after her? Whoa. What? What the hell is happening? Okay, wait. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to piece everything together. So Leon was the guy in the N109 zone who Silas took us to, right? Who had a history with Grandma Josephine. So they were both researchers, I believe, if I'm remembering that correctly. What the hell? Okay, so they were running experiments on her. They were killing her and resurrecting her. But why unicorn? Like, wouldn't Phoenix be more appropriate? Like, if she resurrects and stuff? Yeah, I'm just thinking, because like phoenixes are known for resurrecting, right? That's their whole shtick. But unicorns, not really. I mean, and both are fantastical creatures. Well, whatever. Maybe Phoenix would have been too on the nose. A box of collecting votes was placed in the corner of the lab. I passed by it several times, unable to give a vote of approval. And no experimentation is a necessary process. She holds too many secrets that are worth researching and carries an unpredictable amount of energy. Yet, despite my desire for knowledge, I still can't ignore the fact that she's a child. Yeah, that's rough. That's messed up. She's probably like 7 or 8 years old, and they're killing her. That's so messed up. Oh my god, I need water. So water tastes so good after voicing these things. Okay. Next one. Observation log. Observer Josephine. Entry number 1. Unicorn became the child's name in various reports. replacing the cold designation of Subject 001. Only Leon insisted on calling her Little Bomb. She was like a newborn creature, exploring the world every day using only primitive instincts. After her resurrection, her cognition and memory of her previous life were erased. To reassess her abilities, I gave her picture books and cards with words. She quickly passed my test with flying colors, performing better than children at her age. She absorbed and understood information faster and more thoroughly. If she were in school, she could easily be a 5th grade student. Entry number 2. In terms of the eval experiment, we could only hypothesize from a numerical perspective. Before she used eval of her own accord, no one could be sure how the resonance eval would manifest. Only once did she use resonance unconsciously. The target and range were unclear. Leon has the acoustic transmission eval. That day, everyone heard him talking on the phone with his girlfriend as if he were a broadcaster. Entry number 3. Following the voting results, we began our experiment to kill Unicorn in an observation unit yesterday. We also prepared emergency measures. The same situation repeated itself. The energy inside her was stimulated to peak faster than last time, which led to a more intense energy burst. It even spread outside the observation unit. Subsequently, all vital signs disappeared and she entered a state of death, as we typically understood it. The shrill alarm of the life detector went off, and I realized my right hand had been tightly clutching the back of my left hand. My forehead was also covered in sweat. I was worried the child would never wake up again. But in this research center, being attached to a subject is prohibited. This morning, under the ether core's influence, she opened her eyes again, as expected. Leon breathed a sigh of relief. So did I. I wanted to apologize to the child, but I knew that for her, who had woken up again, the world was a brand new place. She doesn't remember any of us. However, what was more intriguing than her blank slate of an emotional state was the ether core's energy in her heart. With the reawakening of her consciousness, it had become stronger. That's messed up. So, yeah, Grandma obviously, she took pity on us and she took us in. I'm wondering, like, where does Caleb factor into this? Does he know? Like, was he aware that we were a subject being experimented on? Post-catastrophe journal. Day 49. Post-Chrono Rift catastrophe. Sunny. Observations on Unicorn had yet to enter Phase 6 when the Chrono Rift catastrophe changed the world. The Gaia Research Center couldn't escape the destruction. When I was rescued from the ruins, the child was nowhere to be seen. She might have escaped when the observation unit was smashed. The Eval police who helped in the rescue efforts said that they haven't seen the child I described. I imagined many possibilities, but I was certain she was alive. Days after the disaster, I finally found her in a shelter. When I took her hand, I heard her call me, Grandma? I never taught her that term, nor had she ever called me that. She didn't recognize me either. The days in the research center had once again disappeared from her memory. Yet the seemingly instinctual trust and closeness she showed had made me feel as if those forgotten days were always there, invisibly linking us together. I asked her if she wanted to come home with me. She smiled and nodded. In the research center, the moments I pushed her into the observation unit felt like a horrible nightmare. Now, holding her soft hand felt like I grasped a redemption bestowed by faith. Fate. Blah. My pronunciation is like teetering on destruction right now. Day 75. Post-Chrono Rift catastrophe. Sunny. Our lives have calmed down, yet she still forgets things from time to time. Her memory is like a faint signal, intermittent and sometimes wavering. So I took on the responsibility of a true guardian and cared for her. I don't know how to describe my current feelings. I never had children, nor did I ever imagine having relatives. It's always been just me at home. But with her and... things have started to change. Journal entry number 4. Day 134, post-Chrono Rift catastrophe. Her condition has improved a lot recently. She's less likely to forget things. Perhaps it's because her condition is stabilizing. But I'm still worried and want to check her and the ether core. However, I'm unable to contact the researchers who knew of her existence back then, including Leon. Strange. Maybe Ever's research center called them, or... I don't know. Looking back, Ever's investment in Gaia wasn't simple research. Our Lifeform observation project was not just for observation. There must be a bigger scheme. At this point, the only person who I can turn to is Dr. Noah. In the field of cardiology, he's still the leading expert and the only one I can still trust. The data after the checkup shows the energy peak in her heart, and is only half of what it used to be. What happened to this child when she faced the Chrono Rift catastrophe alone? Well, obviously Xavier saved her, right? so that's what happened. When I subtly asked her, she just shook her head, showing neither pain nor sadness on her face. Seeing her reaction, I suddenly felt that maybe forgetting isn't such a bad thing for her. Okay. So that's chapter 5. Last one. Dust. Oh, okay. This is gonna be when oh! This is the briefcase that Zane had on his desk that he was given by the grandma. And then he gave it to the main character. I'm gonna have a very good night's rest after this. I feel like I've been reading for so long. Dust. Is this it? Having gone through all the pages, the man in the raincoat appears slightly unsatisfied. Don't be too greedy, the man with a duckbill cap snarled. This is enough for you to confirm her identity and role. You silenced Josephine and retrieved the research material from back then. Good work. Your voice needs a well-deserved rest after this. I know, I'm so tired right now. Anyway, I can push through though. I can keep going. The man in the raincoat tosses a vial to the hat-wearing man. Then he tucks the pages into his bag and returns the briefcase with a 2-finger push. It stinks. Be careful walking around with it. Otherwise, sharp-nosed hunters might follow its scent back to you. Then you better be careful with your handkerchief. When it's tainted with that, you won't make it out either. After checking that the drug is the correct one, the hat-wearing man's lips curl into a smirk, his old voice trembling slightly with excitement. When are you planning to make your move? Why should we rush? Her powers aren't complete yet. Besides, the man in a raincoat pauses, glancing outside the window. What? Oh, this is probably... Huh? Your Prince Xavier has been glued to her side watching over her, right? I've been curious for a while. Do people still practice feudalism where you're from? Isn't that regression in a sense? Is this... Wait, sorry. The man... is one of these people... Oh my god, I forgot his name already. the guy that we just fought. Oh my god. You know when I said that I'm good at remembering names? This is not one of those moments. His name starts with an S. Fuck. I forgot his name already. God. Servo? No. Hang on. Soren. I can't believe I forgot his name. And this even when I was just like doing this stream. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Soren, thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm sure one of them is Soren because like they said like your prince Xavier has been glued to her side. Xavier can only guard her for so long. He's too busy dealing with his own issues. The hat-wearing man says. So yeah, Soren is the hat-wearing man. Eagerly stepping forward. Don't say I didn't warn you. It's not just Ever who wants her. Strike first to gain an advantage. The one who strikes first is helping her cultivation. The man in the raincoat ignores him, pulling the hood over his head again. If you can get rid of Xavier in the process, you'd be doing us a favor. Isn't internal struggle your specialty? Kill Xavier and let Ever crown you as prince. Arrogant laughter is abruptly cut off as a thin beam of light cuts his neck. What? Beam of light. Blood spills out as a wrinkled hand grabs his throat and lifts him. I can't kill Xavier, but I can do more than deal with a two-legged carbon-based monkey like you. Whoa, shit. Oh, that escalated. You kill me then. But how long can you survive in this era? The man in the raincoat faintly smiles, his trembled fingers pointing at a drug in the hat-wearing man's hand. Then a scoff resounds near his ear. He's thrown into a corner. Tell your masters that they better get their hands on her fast. Based on my experience, her existence isn't as simple as the observation records suggest. The man lowers his hat and turns to leave. If you keep stalling, Ever will end up losing more than they bargained for once she develops. Footsteps fade into the distance. The door is slammed shut, leaving the man who's wearing a raincoat lying in the rubble. Acting all high and mighty. Backtracker's my ass. By seniority, I'm your ancestor. He staggers to his feet, brushing off the dust on him. Fortunately, the substance mixed in the drug hasn't been discovered yet. According to Ever's plan, if they can control the backtracker with that drug, then controlling Xavier shouldn't be far off. He will soon beat other raincoats and join the real plan. Ever Group has always valued talents such as useful Lightblade. They can't let it break so easily. Since Unicorn's power isn't complete yet, it's perfectly fine to let her absorb some power. Xavier specifically. Letting his Lightblade serve her and becoming the strongest weapon in her hands is something that the Residence Evol can easily achieve. Xavier will surely give her every bit of himself. With these thoughts, the man wearing a raincoat can't help but be moved, pulling out a handkerchief to wipe the corner of his eye. Love truly is a wonderful thing. Okay, well that's done. Well, that's sealed in dust. Oh, is it ever confirmed who that guy in the hat was? Like, was that actually Soren, or is it just? Are these guys' identities just supposed to be like up in the air? Okay, not yet. Okay, gotcha. God damn. Well, my voice is tired. That last stint. Actually, you know what? The funny thing is that actually didn't put a strain on my voice, like the going deeper like this. I can easily achieve that. It's just that like doing all this reading in one stream is like making me so tired. I'm so tired. You might want to look back at the part in the main story where the MC chases down a suspicious man before her house got blown up. Oh, okay. So he is like the got you. Wait. While I have the time, I'm gonna do that. Sorry, Zane. I'm sorry to cut you off. Under Twilight? Yeah. Was it within reach? Let's see if I remember correctly. I'm so good. Woo!
Caleb, I was telling the truth. It was just an accident. You and Grandma have enough to deal with.
My memory is amazing.
I understand you want to hide it from Gran,
We've caused her enough trouble since she brought us up together. Now that she's older,
Wait.
it wouldn't be...
She brought them up together. So Caleb has to know. He has to know about her being an experiment. Like, there's just no shot. There's just no shot he doesn't know. Unless Grandma kept it a secret from both of them. That's also possible. Yeah, he does. Fucking knew it. Can't hide that shit from me, Caleb.
Be a good idea to make her anxious. But why do you have to hide it from me?
Oh, too far. Oh, okay, got it. And see the description of the suspicious man. He's very protective over her. Okay.
Can't you trust me now that we're all grown up?
Wait. Okay. If I got too far, maybe it was chapter 2? Oh, yeah. It might be 2.
Caleb, what kind of hunter lets their childhood friend tag along to work with them?
I'm not tagging along with you, Pipsqueak. Just heading to the store for some vinegar and whatnot.
All right, then. Well, we're just about to turn the corner. Go to the store and pick up your vinegar.
Caleb's chapter will reveal more about that? Okay, got
and
you.
another thing.
Got you.
Better not walk out and start following me when my back is turned.
Yeah, secret mission, blah, blah, blah. Can't let unauthorized personnel in on the details.
Hurry up and go already. Also, I want some snacks. And fruit. Take all the time you need. I don't sense any fluctuations. I'll just walk around for a bit.
Okay, here. I'm pretty sure it's here, right? I don't need to read all this again because I read it before. Okay, this is the guy. Across the street, a man wearing a cap pops out of an alley. He turns slightly to the hovering patrol drone with compound eyes and fiddles with his hat. This is the guy. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's crazy. That's the amount of foreshadowing boggles my mind. Like, they really had this all planned out from the beginning. Yeah, so he had the bomb. My god. Oh my. Oh, what? Wait, even his like light blade or like my right arm feels an intense pain all of a sudden, like I've been stabbed with a blade. Even his light blade was here. She got cut.
I see you're actually smart. Too bad. I don't have time to play around.
God damn. Okay, so he is a no-name. Oh boy.
Why are you staring off into space? Mission's over.
Okay, did Caleb know about that guy? Okay, okay. This is what I'm curious about going into episode 8. Because like this was like the interlude episode. Episode 8, we're going back to Caleb. He sounds older than he looks. Yeah, absolute cap. Unless he looks like he's 16 years old, I don't agree. He doesn't even sound that old. Yo, Caleb, you gotta give me the lowdown on if you know this guy, because we're gonna beat his ass. Look what he did to Grandma.
Did you find any big bad wanderers?
The fluctuations disappeared.
Oh
Probably
yeah, she didn't tell
alarm.
him. No, she never told him about the guy.
Caleb, what are you...
If it really was, then what's this?
Oh, I was petting a cat,
Got
and...
scratched by another stray cat, huh? I think maybe I should go find that cat so I can avenge you.
Caleb, don't. Come on. Grandma's waiting for us back at home.
Okay. Well, now I have the context fully. Whew. That was a good session. But now I still have this like event to do. Shit. Oh man, I haven't touched it. It ends in 5 days. Does it take a long time to complete, or is it just like story? Or is it just like, wait, what the hell? Oh, wait, okay, hang on. I want to meet Zane. What the hell is this? Oh, we just like decorate flower vases. Okay, 0 story, just a mini game. Oh, okay, I can just do this. The infinite fusion takes a while to do. I can do this briefly, and then I can like close off the stream after that. My voice is so tired. I just want to sleep. Okay. But that's good though. That it is just this. Create the target blossom balls and clear the stage. Drag left to right to adjust where the blossom balls fall. When identical blossom balls collide, they'll combine into higher level ones. So it's like Puyo Puyo. His skills can help you decorate flower vases more effectively. Skills have limited uses. Remaining uses are shown here. Tap here to view your skill description. Okay. After you select a blossom ball, Zane will merge it with a blossom ball of the same type. Your merged blossom ball will drop from the top. You can select the highest level blossom ball. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Oh. Okay, so I can't fuse many into one. Oh! Okay. Wait, what does this do again? Zane will merge it with a blossom ball at the same time. Okay, wait. Maybe I can use this one? No eligible blossom balls. What? Okay. Wait. Oh, wait, that was like a higher level one. God damn it. I think I ruined my chances. Wow. Okay, it's really huge now. Oh shoot. No, it's underneath. Okay, I see the problem. Okay, good. Shit. Okay. Wait, oh, that's what happens. Whew. Okay. Easy. I think I understand it now. Oh, this is a big yellow one. Shit, I did the wrong... Please save me. This one. Okay. Nice. Okay. We got it. We're chilling. I think okay. Well oh, infinite fusion. This mode has no specific goals. Decorate flower vases at your own pace. I need 16,000 points? And I only got 187 from that? What the actual hell? I assume that like they give you way more as the levels increase. Oh, wait, no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm at risk of showing information. Okay, I think I can call it there for today. I'm tired. And I'm sure everyone here is tired too, because this stream has been going on for quite a long time. And for some people, it is like 12 a.m. from like the comments I got in a previous stream. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. So thank you so much again for like, you know, tuning in.
Normally you have a lot to say.
Really appreciate it. And I guess so tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Animal Crossing. So if you're interested in Animal Crossing, please join me there. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's 12 a.m. for me. I have work in the morning. Yeah, that's rough. Thank you for oh my god, wait, you have work in the morning? You are crazy for watching this when you have work. You like, honestly, like if people are busy You can like pop in, say hi, chat a bit, and then tune out, and then just catch the VOD later. Yeah, like people shouldn't sacrifice their sleep for watching me. That makes you feel like, oh god, are you okay? Like that kind of thing. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in again. It's amazing. I'll deal with the consequences tomorrow. You're crazy. Okay, well, in that case, good luck with work tomorrow, and everyone have a great rest of your day, or I guess have a good day tomorrow. And if y'all are free, I'm gonna be doing Animal Crossing.
Barely keep your eyes open.
A lot of spring cleaning. I just revisited my my Animal Crossing island today, and there's so much stuff that I completely forgot about, and I had to relearn. So yeah. Thank you for the fun stream. No problem. Thank you for the fun chatters. Thank you for the fun comments. Anyway, good night. Yeah, good night, everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.